I bought them from, I went to see Brandon at Billiard Direct.
Oh.
It's a 3-pack.
He has these over there?
Yeah, it's a 3-pack.
How much was it for a 3-pack?
I'm not too sure, but not that much.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, they're the best ones. They're the best ones. They're really good. They're the best ones.
I really like the turtle rack. I think that's the best one. But this one's...
I don't know, I think that might be up there with the turtle.
Might be.
Yeah. 1, 2. One, 1, 2. Okay, so we're just doing a sound check. That looks okay. Maybe it's a little bit loud. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay, that's good. And now. And this is the guest. Guest. 1, 2, 1, 2. Guest is louder. Yeah, that's good. 1, 2, testing. Good. Okay. One. Hi folks, so just giving you a little heads up on how things are going. It's about 10 minutes before we're about to start playing. I've just been getting everything working here from my end. Cameras, we've got 2 cameras set up overhead. We've got a few animations going on, so please smash that subscribe if you like what you're seeing, etc, etc. And then we've also got a live chat here. Oh, but I need to sign in to chat. Okay, that's looking like I need to do that. So something for me to deal with. Just bear with me. I will be back in a moment. Oh, 96, 156. Okay, we're good. Continue. That's okay. It's YouTube. Okay, right, get rid of that. Now I need to. This needs to be properties. Okay guys, I can see that the chat's up and running. I need to just do a couple of things because I'm trying to get the chat onto the actual feed. So let me just see if I've made it here. Okay, I think what I need to do, I need to delete that one. I need another one. And it needs to be 400 by 800. And okay, and then we're gonna go properties. And give me the chat, come on. Yay, there we go. Got the chat inside. That's what we were looking for. And now we need to just interact with that, change it from top chat to live chat. And then it says sign into chat. And so I'm signed in. There we go. Okay, so everything's up and running. And what have we got here? Brian says on my way, so he's coming. There we go. Bill Carr, anyone want one mic for 20? Nice. And hi, Ron. Ron Hahn, there he is. Spencerville, Ohio, in the house. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So what we can do, I need to just reattach that chat to the Stream Deck so that we can control it from within the Stream Deck. So there it is. Okay, close the Stream Deck now. I should be able to turn that off and on. There we go. That's good. And subscribe button's working. Camera 2 is working. We're looking good. Okay. So leave the chat up there. Good. Put it back to camera 1 for now. Either put it there or put it there. I think we're going to put it here. Slightly more space on this side. Okay. Cool. Going to put my shit together. So commentary will begin when the match starts. It's going to be Brian Wroolie and Wayne Crow in the commentary box. And yeah, look forward to a great match.
I hear it coming up like that, I just know that things are gonna end bad. When my body only moves for the beat, you've been waiting for me. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it, la 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it, la 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it, la 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it, la 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 la. When I hear it coming up like that, I just know that things are gonna end bad. When my body only moves for the beat, you've been waiting for me. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it, la 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it.
Okay, just a little update. We're waiting for Brian Wroolie. He's going to be the lead commentator, and he's on his way. We've been told he's actually in the chat as well. Here you can see. So he's on his way here. We're just going to hang on 5 more minutes for him, and then we'll get things rocking and rolling. Thanks for your patience. Now then, can you hear any music? This is the question. Let me just go to YouTube, and let me
enjoy watching like hang here side by side. I feel like I'm sharking you guys, like standing over. Well, but this way, I mean, I can.
No, you've never coached.
But I'm a Mac head. I run a 5 Macintosh.
Oh, really?
I've been using
Bought my first laptop for $10 worth of Apple shares back then.
Oh, yeah.
1997. I bought a laptop that was this thick.
Yeah.
They were like that, but when you open it, the screen was like that in the middle. Like a little postage stamp. My God.
Yeah.
How things change.
Yeah. Well, it's
See,
kinda-
I use Final Cut Pro video work. I mean, I'm now 8. And I still legacy software. I use Photoshop software version 2 that you couldn't possibly.
No, you wouldn't. It was
I'm still running some hacks of it.
fantastic. And that'd be worth a bit, you know.
But thank you very much. I enjoyed it.
That'd be worth a little bit.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
I think so too.
I have about 25 Macintosh. I have some back to the original Macs.
Especially if you function.
Well,
We're talking tens of thousands, multiple tens of thousands of dollars.
I know. I was one of.
Guys who made Apple, those guys who've got bottomless pockets, love something like that. It's like
Yeah.
how they made their billions.
Probably 25 of them in various phases. Old screens, heavy duty screens. But I enjoy what you're doing.
things. Not tinkering. So
Can I turn the mic off real quick while we... All right, hello, hello, hello. Brian Wroolie here, Wayne Crow. Wayne, how are you, Wayne?
I'm good. How are you, bud?
I'm doing good. I'm excited. I got a little late getting here, but excited to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Excited to watch it.
Yeah, we waited on you to start, so. And I got to be careful what I say because my wife's supposed to be watching this.
Oh, is she?
So,
Okay.
Yeah, so I
Hi,
can't-
Joyce.
She was asking me, can I send them a message in there? I'm
Right.
like, sure can.
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. As long as she can definitely join in on the chat.
She was having trouble with TV, so I'm not sure she got on. But
So they got the cash hanging on the light. You got to put your mic up just a little bit. Yep. Spin it up by your mouth a little bit. Yeah. There you go.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
there you go.
gotcha.
Perfect. Yeah, so they got the cash has been thrown down on the tables, hanging up in the lamp now, and here comes the lag.
Yep.
See who gets the break. Jesse came up a little short there. They both came up short, but Mike's got the lag. Mike's got the break.
What's it say? Mike's Fargo is 538. Is that what it is?
558.
Oh, 558
Yeah, Mike
against
Holt.
512.
Mike Holt 558. Jesse 512. These are this is best of 3, so a race to 2. Races are to 6. 10 ball.
Yeah, this should be a fun match. I know that Jesse's a little bit lower than Mike on the Fargo, but he's been shooting really well lately. He's shooting at least, I think, at the rate of Mike. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should go. It can go either way for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fargos are just they're just a benchmark, as to what the medium rate of play is. But there's any given match, there's different motivations and so on that players will pick up, and one might play a little stronger, one might play a little weaker,
Yeah.
or vice versa, and you just never know what's going to happen. These Fargos are close enough to where anything can happen.
Yeah. This is titled a Grudge Match, and it's
Yeah.
it's truly that, everybody.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in good nature still, but
Yes.
but it is definitely okay. 3 ball down on the break.
Yep.
It is definitely a match where some words were exchanged between the two, and regarding Thursday night 8-ball league, and the stats between the two players were very close to the same, and so
Yeah, the win percentage for the two of them was really close, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, and so they just say there was a call out. I don't know specifically who called out who. I just know there was a call out and the challenge was accepted. And
Well, the kind of the way I remember it was They had words with each other, and Mike said, "Put your money where your mouth is," and Jesse said, "Okay, $100."
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so that's kind of the way I
Yeah.
remember it. I'm not sure it was exactly that way, but
Yeah, and it's really less about the money and more about the
Right.
the prestige between these two guys, and this is definitely this is modern day jousting
it is.
at the pool table. Mike opens up with the scratch, trying to play
Yeah,
trying to
playing
play a
it
strong safe and opened up with the scratch there. Ramona High. This is at On Cue Billiards in La Mesa, California. Yeah, Hefe Jeff. Yeah, thanks for shouting that out.
I don't have my glasses, so I'm not going to be able to see
Yeah.
any of it. I can't understand any of this on the screen right now.
You know what? I just
so.
realized I don't have my glasses either, but I can read it, so we're okay.
Nice shot and shape for the 1 to the 2.
Oh, so the chat on the screen is blocking. It's actually blocking the viewers too. I thought that was just for us. So yeah, I will get rid of that chat. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'll get rid of the chat. So Jesse, he's looking pretty good here. The table's looking really good.
Yeah. Yeah, the 6-ball shape was a little bit challenging, but it's not that difficult. Just got to make that 5-ball and draw it back a little bit.
Okay, there we go. We got the chat removed. Hopefully that helps.
When he draws that back, it's going to come out by the 8-ball, I believe.
Yeah, so Jesse's been preparing for this a little bit, I heard, huh?
Yep,
You were playing with him some, and
Yeah, I went over to his house and we shot for a good few hours, and we worked on his jump shots and a few things. He was shooting really well. Oh.
a little bit of body movement there on the stroke,
Yeah.
on the shot.
Yeah.
Kind of pulling up on it. Ramona High, if you are able to reach out to Mike at the Mothlike channel, you can reach out to him or direct message Mike Holt, and you can talk to him about, you can just basically, try to set something up with him to, you can call out somebody, somebody you want to play, and if everybody's schedules work out, then Mike may be willing to, host some of these, and he definitely wants to do more of this. He's been working really hard at building this channel, and it's my opinion that these are probably way more interesting to watch than just your everyday
Typical
weekly
games, matches.
yeah, weekly league matches.
Yeah.
1 sec here. Sorry about that.
Looks like Mike's got a natural shape from the 8 to the 9 if he makes the 8 ball.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the only thing that can go wrong here is just under hitting the ball. Not coming up high enough. Some people will play this 2 rails, some people will just punch out. The angle's really good here for going 2 rails. 2 rails can send you up table pretty high though.
Yeah.
So
I think I would just be hitting a little bit of top left on it. Just bring it straight up around where the diamond's at. Maybe a little bit past there.
Yeah, so this is where the risk was coming up a little short.
Yeah,
He's gonna be okay, I think.
That's
I think
why I would have just hit top.
he's close enough here to where the cut is not as bad, but yeah, going the high inside with 2 rails, it was definitely going to send it way up table, making the shot long, but the angle would have been
Much easier.
yeah, you would have definitely had a good angle. Yeah, Michael
Nice shot,
Fernandez in
Mike.
the chat, average San Diego pool player. We got Mike's up on the Mike's taking the first rack here, 1-0. You can hear us? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, it is alternate break. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mike. Okay, so I guess we're a little noisy when they're on this end of the table shooting. Probably not. So we're going to probably quiet down a little bit when they're actually down on the shots.
Oh, the reason that Jesse's breaking is it's alternate breaks. Mike just informed us of that. Gonna be playing 3 sets, race to 6.
Yeah, so it's best of 3. So yeah, best of 3 sets, race to 6. 10 ball, alternate break. Our standard BCA rules for 10 ball, which is the if the 10 ball goes in on the break, it just gets spotted. And the shooter gets to continue to shoot. Get a push after the break. You have the option to push after the break. If you make a ball that you didn't call, if the ball goes into a wild, a stray pocket or something, then the other shooter has the option to take the table or let you continue with the table. Take the shot or give it back.
Yep, it's their option. Shoot it or give it back. Yeah.
Got to keep your mic up. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Got to keep it close to the mouth. Yep, there you go.
I'm a novice at this.
Yeah,
so.
it's okay. I see Luis is in the chat too. Thanks for watching, Luis. Shout out. Thank you, Ron, for sharing to Facebook and to X. Oh, Jesse missing the one. Not leaving Mike a shot on it, though.
Yep, he's hooked.
I know it's a bit of a stretch, but I actually like kicking it off the, the direction that Mike's looking at here,
Yeah, me too.
as opposed to kicking it, from the easier cueing side, because you have a better chance of a stronger safe by stretching and kicking off the end rail.
Yeah, and I agree. If you go off the side rail and hit that, you have a chance of scratching down in that corner.
Yeah,
there, so.
yeah. If you hit the underside of the one,
Yeah.
you're gonna go right in the hole.
I think Mike's going to try and hit it and try and leave that cue ball behind the 8
Behind the
or,
8, yeah.
or the 9-5.
He's calling the one just in case. A little inside spin there on the cue ball,
Yeah.
probably from using the bridge. And let it leak the cue ball out.
Yeah, it's a tough table because of that 6-7 over there. They're tied up, so.
And the 2, I mean, just one right now. The 2
Yeah,
ball,
exactly.
2 ball
The
doesn't
two
even
balls
have
are-
a
yeah,
2
you
ball
have-
doesn't even have a pocket.
Yeah, you have to bank the 2 ball.
A little bit of nerves there, I think, with Jesse right now.
I think so, too.
Kind of an understroke there. There's a little bit of a decel, and
looks like the 6-7's not going to be a problem after this shot. Yeah, can go cross side with the 2-ball.
Yeah, the 2-ball, and that's the 3 by the side pocket there. So yeah, once those 2 balls are cleared, definitely a much more inviting layout after that. But
Yeah.
there's still work to be done for sure.
Yeah, everything goes once you get past the 3-ball. He is calling it cross side.
Yeah, this may end up being 2 banks in a row here if he makes it. He did open up the 3 though.
He did.
Oh, and he opened it up completely for
Yeah.
Jesse. His big opportunity here. Not an easy opening shot though.
No. He's been knocking these down, all these down against me when we're shooting. I mean, he wasn't missing anything.
Got a good roll there for the miss.
Yeah. I think that
Jesse's definitely got a little bit of nerves right now. He's a little chicken wing in the stroke there on that one. He kind of steered the cue.
yeah, he moved on his stroke
Yeah.
earlier.
Mhm. So he just needs to get settled in. Oh, that's good. Oh, he's hooked.
Yeah.
I don't think he can. From here, from the camera angle, it doesn't look like he can. Doesn't look like he can hit it directly.
Yeah, it looks like it's sitting damn near on the 5-ball, so he's gonna have to go 2 rails and hit it, or 1 rail and hit it.
Okay.
2 rails was a little bit tough. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Brian and I are teammates of both Jesse and Mike. We all play on the same team, Spin Doctors.
Yeah, all 4 of us are on the same Thursday night BCA 8-ball league, 7-foot 8-ball. And we ended up in, was it 5th? Yeah,
Fifth place,
Fifth
yeah,
place.
yeah.
Very close to getting 4th, but it wasn't. We weren't. It wasn't in our control to get 4th. But you know, after a certain point in time, it was just we had to depend on another team to not do so well. And unfortunately, their opponent, who was the first place team that's been undefeated for 4 seasons straight, they had 2 people not show up, and they ended up
Having a 4.
yeah, they ended up having to pretty much forfeit.
Yeah. But it was a fun season.
Oh yeah,
Difficult.
long one.
Yeah, it was a long one. Last season was too.
Yeah, 20 teams this last season.
Yeah.
Okay. I see a safety coming up
Yeah.
here. Rolling up on the 9-ball.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough hit. It's going to have to go 1 rail.
1 rail with really no opportunity to make the ball, just to not scratch in the corner and
Right.
hope for something
I'd
good.
call it in the corner like you just did
Yeah.
anyway. But
Yeah.
it's kind of difficult.
He's gonna get the good hit. Oh yeah, he's good.
It's
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
Mike could probably play safe again here. Because, you know, he could make this, but I don't know if he can shape the 5 for the bottom right corner also.
Oh,
Yeah, he just went for the save. Yeah, it's a conservative play. And this is a much better stake than his last one.
Yeah, this one here is almost jail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try 3 rails here. I don't see anything else. Guess he must be feeling nerves.
Yeah, he's feeling nerves. That was a very jabby,
It was a quick shot too.
quick,
Yeah.
hard, jabby. He'll settle in though.
Yeah.
Jesse's he's not a, you know, this is a you know, somewhat of a long match, right? I mean, really, it's if it only goes 2 rounds, it's a race to 12. So it's a long match. Jesse will settle in. Little off angle here for the 8. Oh, come on, just tickle it. All you gotta do is tickle it. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Look at this. Wow, that was a good shot. Still not an easy out from here because the 10 blocks the 9. So,
Yeah.
you know, but
and
but
he's going to have to cut that 8-ball. He's going to shoot it in the side. And
Yeah.
he's probably going to end up coming back down on this end of the table here.
yeah, it's a tough shot on the 8 to, you know, to bring the cue ball back over to play the short side of the 9 and not scratch in the corner. So it's still a tough out, but that was a great shot
It
that
was.
he shot with the inside and coming down and tickling that ball out.
Oh, he's looking at banking it.
Oh, you know, he can bank it with, you know, banking it gives him a two-way option.
Right.
Right. A little stop shot and then maybe let the ball
Yep.
roll an inch forward. He hit that speed to where it's just right, and if he hangs it, he leaves Jesse with nothing but a kick. Yeah, so
Oh, nice
just
try.
a little hard. See, the bank was the only way to improve that shot was to just hit it not quite as hard because it bounced out pretty heavy.
Yep.
Even if it didn't hit a point, if it would have hit an inch higher or an inch lower, it, you know, from either side of the pocket, the idea is to keep the 9 in between the 8 and the cue ball.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think Jesse's going to try and set up to shoot the combo with 9-10. Got to be careful how loud I'm talking with him being on this
Yeah.
end of the table here. And he's looking at the 9-10 combo.
There's plenty of angle to go all the way up to the head rail
Right.
and just come all the way back down and still play the short side of the 9.
Exactly.
You'll have an angle on it, but you can still play that shot.
Yeah, I agree. I think he could shooting that. He put a little bit of right-hand English on it. He can hold it and come straight back down.
Or he's going to play the.
Oh, he's going to play the combo.
Hello, Linda. Yes, this is the first set. Score's 1-0 right now. And thank you for the strawberries in the water. I didn't
Oh,
know
he
the
made it.
strawberries. No, what a shot.
Nice
What
shot.
a shot.
Nice shot, Jesse.
All right. We have a match.
One match.
1-1. Yeah, Linda gave me a bottle of water to take with me for this.
Oh,
and,
did she?
Yeah, and I can taste it. There's a little. I didn't look in there
It's
at all.
got some
but
fizz to it?
Not fizz, but it just she sliced up some strawberries. So
Oh,
there's just a couple of
nice.
strawberries in there, and I
Yeah.
totally noticed it right when I drank it. It was like, awesome. Thank you so much, Linda. Hey, what's up, Jagger? How are you?
Yep. So Jesse's young son Jagger is here visiting with us and watching his dad shoot. Say hi, Jagger. He says hello. He's 12 years old.
Nice break. Second row ball goes in the side.
Lined up
6
straight
ball.
on the 1 ball. Yeah.
Shot on the 1. Nothing tied up. Everything looking good.
Looks real good.
Just gotta play a combo and keep control of the 4. Or no, you don't play
Oh,
a
no,
combo
no,
because it's
yeah,
the 3
yeah,
first. So
correct.
actually, so 3 to the 4 is a bit tricky.
Yeah.
3 to the 4 is tricky. Got to get a good angle to come back out for the 4. Kind of want the cue ball almost right where it's like a few inches down table from where it's at right now. Hold that angle for the 3.
I think he's going to just draw the 1 ball, cue ball back off the 1 a little
Yeah.
bit.
So
Shoot the 2 ball and somewhat hold it. He can back it up a little bit too. And then shoot the 3 ball in and probably just hold it right there. If he stops it right there, he should have a good angle on the 4 ball to shoot in the pocket and get shape on the 5.
you think he's going to play the short side of the 4?
It just depends on where he ends up. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
now.
Pretty open table here. So the angle on the 4. Okay.
Oh, it got difficult because of doing that. He
Yeah.
needed to come out quite a bit more or just shoot the 3 ball and stop it right there.
Yeah, and now he's got fairly natural shape here on the 5. Just don't put but you know, it doesn't really need any spin here on the shot. Just a touch of right, but you know, don't spin it to where you get behind the 7. But it's gonna be okay here if he makes this cut.
Yeah, he should be all right, no matter where the cue ball ends up, unless it comes down here past the 5.
He hit with inside, so he's playing.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay,
That's
he
gonna be
took a
good.
different route than what I
Yeah.
was thinking, but yeah.
Me
he's
too. I
good.
thought he was going to come back by the 7 hole. Oh, overhit it.
Yeah. There's
He
got to
was
be.
trying to hit it like a stun draw there, and it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't draw. It just went off the rail.
Well, there might be a little bit of,
Nerves.
a little bit of adrenaline,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
in
yeah.
the system here, right? You know, he sees the out. Because I was definitely hit that a little strong.
Yeah.
Looks like probably got it. So going for the bank. Going for the bank and sending the cue ball. He's sending the cue ball, even if he's coming 1 rail off the right rail or trying to go 3 rails. The 8 is blocked by the 9 for the natural, you know, that natural shape. So see, he made the shot, but the 8 was blocked. So that's tough. So I'm sure he was expecting that going into that shot. What to do now? A little tricky to try to just punch the 8 down down to the end rail and all the way back up to the head rail because the 9 and 10 are so close to each other. That's a little tough to try to get it all the way back up there and not hit the 9 or the 10, because if you hit one of those balls, you'll more than likely sell out. So maybe just push the 8 to the right side rail, send the cue ball down to the end rail. Just leave it tough. Maybe the angle's not there to push the 8 past the 9, above the 9, and block the cue ball with anything. So tough little safety here. Might be able to push the 8 into the right rail and get the cue ball to lock up on the 10. But nope, that doesn't work either. It would roll in between the 9 and the 10. Tough ball to play here. Saw that as being a problem shot before the bank was made. Okay. He was stuck. He went for that bank, and the natural shape, you know, the shape he was going to get making the bank was the 8 was going to be blocked by the 9, and he still banked it, made it, and then he just tried to grab it. Jesse overcutting the ball. He's moving on all his shots here right now.
Yes, he didn't stay still.
No, he's just popping up on the shots. Nerves are high. So it's a cuttable ball, but the 9 is going to be a steep cut on the 9 too with distance. He makes this 8 if he cuts this 8 in. If he goes for a bank, he can shape the cue ball better on the 9.
Yeah, he might be going back and forth. Yep, just like that.
Yeah,
Might go over,
okay.
Might get
Behind the 10, behind the 10, oh no. Yep.
He did. Wow. Wow.
Jagger, to get a rack of balls, just go up to the pretty lady at the bar over there. Ask her.
Yes,
No, just point at your dad and say, "That's my dad." And they'll give you some balls.
He's got shorty in his hand, so he's going to jump over it.
Oh yeah, I would too. I would
yeah.
be shooting this with the jump cue.
Definitely.
I don't think we're at 50 minutes for 2 racks, Maddie. It's
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Nice shot, Mike.
That was a great shot. That was a great shot. Maddie, no, has not been 50 minutes for 2 racks. It started late. That was such a good way of hitting that ball.
Shot.
I like it.
Yeah.
That was great. That was a great shot. Great jump. Great jump shot. I like how he finished with the 10 ball there. I like the way he hit it.
Yep.
Cue, a stick. Yeah, my bag's right there. Here. Oh yeah, it's definitely quite the setup. Huh? Well, some of that stuff's tied into some nuclear power stations. I'll launch some missiles. Huh?
That's in the 8 ball.
That works. The like you can change the cameras and stuff like this, right? Yeah. We can order hot dogs. We push that button right there. The ladies over there bring us hot dogs. Jagger, when you're done, hey Jagger, when you're done with the cue, just bring it back over here, okay? Don't leave it over there. Everything's going great.
Yeah.
Everything's going good. Got 32 concurrent viewers right now.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah. Right. Mike's just saying that about 70% of viewers for his channel haven't subscribed. So anybody out there watching, if you haven't subscribed, please like, please subscribe. There's your call to action. Okay, Jesse with the break, making the 8-ball on the break. One does go past the 9.
The 2-ball does, yeah.
Right, yeah, 2, I'm sorry.
The shot.
Okay, there's a more relaxed look
Yep.
about him now.
Yep. It's a one-stroker, but
Mm-hmm.
a little testy on the shape here. If he slow rolls it, he might end up right on top of that 5-ball.
Yeah, so
Just like that,
yeah, he's steering the
but
cue there.
yeah,
He's you know, there's a lot of chicken wing on the back end of it, you know, the backhand there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's steering the cue. Well, Ron, thank you for being the one liker of the stream. Yeah, it would be nice if we get more people to like and subscribe.
Excuse me. Jesse's getting back to the table.
Yeah, with an opportunity here too.
Yep.
Just play this bit stiff for trying to hold at one
Yeah.
rail.
Yeah, it is.
Looks like the 6-ball come into play. Almost just work around the 6, come around it.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that's what he tried to do. Try to come around the 6, ended up hitting it. He got the shot.
I think he's rather thin on the 5-ball. He's probably just going to be playing a safety here.
Yeah, you can get safe here too. Yeah.
If he can hit it.
The thinner you hit it, the better.
Yeah.
I think he can hit it. I think he can see it.
Might have to come off the end rail. Or the side rail. I think I'd be more likely to come off the side rail if he can't hit it. Looks like he can.
I think he can. You know, if he even if he needed to add just a little bit of a swerve to it, I think he could get it. Oh, did he just call a
He's gonna
pocket?
one rail down the corner, yeah. Tough leave.
Yeah. Yeah, Ron, I think they're both kind of playing a little bit jabby also. It's probably the nerves. Can't say I can't get overly critical. Can't say I wouldn't be doing the same. You might see either one of them settle down a lot more once, you know, doesn't matter who, but if one of them has a stronger lead, they'll probably both settle down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Mike scratched. The angle on the 6 is important here.
Yeah,
You
you
get-
definitely have to have some angle.
You get too flat, 9-ball can get in the way.
When I was in here warming Jesse up, it was like I was playing Shane Van Boning.
Yeah.
He was hitting everything perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I almost said the wrong word there.
Right. Well, when that, see, hit it thick, and walking away from the shot. See, the balls aren't even, the ball hadn't even hit the rail yet, let alone get into the pocket, but it hadn't even hit the rail yet, and he's up and moving. You know, he needs to work on staying down on the shot a little longer. He's pulling up out of the shots, and it's the nerves, it's the adrenaline. Gotta stay down on those shots, though. Deep breaths, brother. Thank you, Joseph. You see what I see. So there's the 9 ball's out enough where you don't need to be so aggressive that you get down to the right side of the table as we're looking at it on the screen here.
Right.
But you just got to get back out. Like, even if the cue ball's somewhere near where it is right now, you're okay. So don't overdo it. Yeah, see, I like that. See, that's plenty. Don't get, yeah, it's plenty. Perfect.
Oh, that's,
Yeah, perfect.
it is.
Yeah.
Can't be better.
No.
Do it straight in, draw it back just a little bit, or stop it right there even. Yeah.
What's happening, Joseph? And thanks for watching. And it's as clean as it gets right there.
Yep. Mike's up 3-1 now. Yeah.
You're gonna eat any M&Ms or corn nuts or anything? You just push that button. I remember one time, I took corn nuts to the movie. You know, corn nuts.
Oh, I do. I used to love them.
They have a strong smell, though.
Yeah, they do. They do.
And I remember I took them to the movies, and they're so crunchy. They're super
crunchy.
noisy to eat. So definitely the wrong snack to take to a movie. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like sitting in there eating Frosted Flakes without any milk, right?
Yeah. It's just crunch, and like, 'cause you gotta crack them open. You know, they're strong. They're
right.
Yeah. It's not they're not chewy by any means. It's like chewing on ice.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to buy those all the time. I loved them. Well, good break, but he didn't drop anything. So there's Jesse. He's thinking he's got to make something happen here.
Yeah, 1 to the 2 is a little tricky here.
It is.
I think you can see it just fine. Should have natural shape on the 3 here.
Cut it down in the corner.
Yeah,
I can't
and
tell
just
from
have
here.
yeah. Just
Cut it.
yep, it's got a little thick, but the shape for the 3 was there. Shape for the 3 will be there for Mike.
Now he's pulling hairs out.
Yeah.
Of his arm. He's giving himself some pain.
Mike is just, so there's another set of balls on the table to the left there where you can see Jesse's feet. And Jesse was over there hitting a few, and Mike rightfully, I would say, told him,
Yeah.
hey, you can't be over there practicing when we're playing a match.
Right.
And I can agree with that.
I can too. That's strong.
Ooh.
I missed it. Actually had good shape. I thought he
Yeah.
hit it.
Boy, if you can get that shape, if Jesse can get this same shape, it's perfect shape to just hit the stop shot for the 4.
Yeah.
For some
Yeah.
reason, Jesse was looking at playing the 3 in the left corner
Oh, I think he's coming. He's gonna come
Yeah,
up there and
wants to come
yeah,
down
That's what I would be doing.
between the 5 and the,
Yeah.
the right rail.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, hitting the 5. He's going to get a good bump.
You can play a little bit of right-hand English on that. Just hit it straight.
So here, I kind of like hitting this into the left corner and letting the cue ball roll forward. And the only problem is he can come in down in between the 4 and the 10, and then get stuck behind the 10 after the cue ball goes through the 4 and the 10. But
Yeah, I
kinda
think he's
like-
going to cut it over there. Yeah, he's going to cut it over to his left.
Yeah, and you cut it to the right, could get stuck behind the 9 and the 8. So either way, it's kind of like whatever feels
Oh,
the
he's
best.
He's changed his mind.
Yeah, because here the cue ball can go between the 4 and the 10. It just might get stuck behind the 10.
Okay. Yeah, I think if he would have went the other way, it would have been an easier shot. But the 9 and the 10, or 9 and 8 might have blocked him from getting shape on the 4 ball.
Full. You can kind of just let this one go and just make sure, gonna get the 5 on the side. Oh, wow. Yeah, Jesse just...
He's struggling with his composure right now,
yeah,
I think.
he is. Gotta...
He's actually trying to put that cue ball
Yeah.
on the other side of the 10 ball, down below it.
Yeah, trying to hide under the
Yeah.
10 there.
That's a good shot.
That's a great shot. That wasn't easy. It was...
Speaking of not
Little
being easy,
jacked
this
up.
5 ball's not easy.
No. 5 balls looking a little
If he cuts
scratch.
it, yeah, if he cuts it in the side, he might scratch in the corner.
Doesn't
Takes
look-
it down the corner. He might scratch the thigh.
Yeah, it looks scratchy either way.
He's going to the side. Well, no matter what, makes the 5 ball, 6 ball's going to be tough.
Yeah, 6 balls down there. Glued to the 10, basically.
Yeah.
But 5 to 6 is definitely tough. Especially given where the cue ball is on the rail.
Just making the 5 balls a little difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, with the cue ball on the rail, just making the 5 is tough enough.
Going cross corner with it.
That gives them a stronger opportunity to shape the
shape,
6.
yeah.
But
Good try.
Whoa,
Good try.
good try.
Yeah.
And it came out really well too. So
Mhm.
that was a well executed shot. You know, the result of it not going in doesn't matter because it worked out really good as a 2-way as well. So, but had it gone in, look at that shape he would have had on the 6. So that was definitely a good shot either way. Make it or miss it. It's a good shot.
If that 5 ball's froze on that rail down there, this isn't that shot. He's not even trying it.
And he just
Defense. I think where the 6 and the 10 are, if you have the right angle on that 6 will go off that 10 ball right in that corner there.
oh, you're saying like even if you played it from up table, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, might.
Well,
Oh,
let's
this is gonna
solve
get
it.
safe here.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh,
No,
thought I was
you
gonna
were
get
safe.
under there.
What do you call it?
He called you safe. Just playing the same shot he did
It's good
last time.
safety. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't blame him. I mean, he's making the right choice by not going for anything silly.
Right. I think he's got a shot. I can't tell for sure.
Man, you can see it. But he's dead. He's just again tough to shape the 6 here
Yeah.
because pretty much dead straight. Not dead straight, but really tough to. Yeah, it's pretty much dead straight. Tough to come around and shape that.
Yeah,
6.
he's not going to be able to get shape on this.
He's just
he
gonna
can
s-
make
he's
it.
just gonna
make
stop
it.
it.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Oh,
that
yes,
was
he
a
showed
shot.
us.
Yeah, yeah, baby,
I guess
that was
he
a shot
showed
right
us.
there.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, just when you think it's you know, like, oh, not much you can do there. You know, look at that.
I think
Comes
that was
out.
an adrenaline shot right
Yeah,
there.
it was. Just brought it to though. So easy to not get deep enough on that ball, but he nailed it. That might be all he needed. Was just
Could be.
just
Yeah.
bringing a shot like that to the table. You might see a whole new Jesse from here on out.
Good shot. He cuts that in. I think he's probably going to hit the 2.
Yeah, it looks like it. Probably put the 10. Probably put the 10 ball on the side rail too.
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
No, might miss it. Looks like he, From here, it looks like he was going to hit the top
he's
side of
having
the
to
10.
cut
Put
the
it right on
thing
the middle of
right
the
down.
table. Oh, yeah, just, yeah.
Hey, shot where you just have to get your line and trust it. Either that or he can play a good defensive shot here too. Aim that 10 ball at the back side of that side pocket. Take it down to the end. Or he can take it off the long rail over here with the back cut a little bit. Leave the cue ball right down the other.
Yeah.
I like the other shot for a safety. It's not an easy bank though.
Yeah, he called the bank, you know. Error on the side of being short, so it ends up on the head rail. It's a all or nothing here.
Yeah, sure is.
Because if it doesn't go, it's going to hang.
It doesn't go. It's more than likely might be out.
No.
He's out.
Yeah. That's the downside of shooting that shot. And it's not a hanger,
He's
but
got a back cut on
yeah.
it. So.
But that's the downside of shooting those kind of shots is if they don't go, they normally sell out
Yeah.
all the way.
And both these guys are feeling the pressure a little bit. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Siphon, this is hard.
Yep, that's a sellout right
Yeah.
there. Probably, yeah, that's a sellout right there.
It was also a little jabby on the stroke. It wasn't necessarily
Smooth
punchy,
stroke.
but it was kind of a jab and kind of pulling the cue back after the stroke. Let it flow. Let it go through.
He
There you
didn't.
go.
He
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh.
No, he didn't.
Oy, oy, oy.
Where's the
Okay.
Jesse that was playing me? Ow.
Well, you know, the pressure of the live event, right? The pressure of, you know, he's in a match, playing for money, playing on a stream. It changes the dynamics
It sure
a
does.
lot.
Yeah. It's definitely not just a league.
Wow,
Oh
these guys are
gosh.
all struggling. They're very they're struggling Jesse broke, so.
Oh yeah.
So no clear shot on the one here, so you can see a push out. I think I would just push out. Yep, push out down to the end rail, over by the right side, the high set of numbers over there. Well, he's gonna get this one back. Yeah, because he left a very scratchy looking shot here. You can see the one, but scratchy looking. Maybe he's gonna kick at it. Nice shot. Nice shot. Good containment. The 10-ball grudge match. Mike Holt versus JESS-TER. Sturm, sorry. Got a foul there. So two's riding a little high on the side pocket. Okay, making it you gotta get a good angle here. You gotta get somewhere close to the 4-ball. You know, between the 4-ball and the side pockets to shape the 2, right? So that you can come out for the 3 and not let the 4 get in the way. Definitely don't want to be on the right side of the table as you're looking at the screen here. So he's got ball in hand and he's gonna draw with the bridge. That doesn't make any sense to me. He executed it really nicely, but don't know why I don't understand that part. I don't understand drawing with the bridge when you have ball in hand. Pretty much wants to get the cue ball right where it's at right now. Oh, he didn't get there. He did not get there. Oh, did he? He's shooting like he did. I guess he did. Okay. My bad, y'all. Got an angle here where he can float over between the 5 and the 9. Bounce off the side rail there. It's at the bottom of the screen. Play the short side of the 5. Just a little bit of a punch. Clear that 5. Oh, what's he doing? Gonna try to hide behind the 8 and the 10 here. All he can do. Alright, Jesse's got an available shot. Guys in the chat, people, let me know what you think about the which screen angle you like better. I prefer looking at it here from the end rail better myself. Certain shots, oh, Jesse missed. Certain shots or certain layouts, looking at it from the side table works. But I think the majority of the time, for myself, I prefer looking at it from the foot rail right here. Let me know what you think. What do you prefer, the foot rail or the side rail? What do you prefer, Wayne? You prefer looking at these You prefer this camera view or this one? I know certain shots, one's better than the other, but generally,
Go back to the other one.
I think I like this.
I like that one.
I
Yeah.
like this view better because
Yeah.
there's a little more space on the sides of the camera. You can see the players a little
Yeah.
better.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Ron prefers the side for the majority of the viewing, and it does depend on the shot, Ron. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
it really does.
That's why there's two of them. That's why there is two cameras.
Strong.
Like he's trying to
Yeah.
beat the 10 here and stay on the bottom side of the 10. No, he's
Yeah.
yeah, he
Yeah.
did. Wow, that's a lot of English.
Took a chance there.
Yeah. That shot only holds up on a worn-in table like this. You know that
Yep.
that wouldn't have played that way on newer cloth. NATO, my man, what's up? How are you? Thanks for watching. Like that. Maintain some angle there. That's good. A little bit flat, but it's
Yeah. Looks like he can just draw it back down, stay on that side of the
yeah.
table.
Yeah, the difference is like just a little more angle, you can hit the ball a whole lot softer
Right.
and get shape. And now you got to just hit it a little harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he just has to make the shot. He just has just enough angle that it is missable.
Nice shot.
Nothing but
I always think Mike needs a longer cue. He's such a big guy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how tall he is, but I think he's at least 6'2".
At least, yeah.
And he's just always got that. He's always got that really the shooting arm. His left arm is just always bent so much. You know, because he's got to keep the tip. You know, he's got to have enough bridge length.
Yeah.
His hand's always on the very back of the cue, and his front arm is always bent so much, and his chin is right on his joint of his cue. He really can never get the joint of his cue in front of his chin. He has an extension, and he played with it for a little while, but I don't think he likes the weight, you know, like how heavy it is.
Right. He's not Earl Strickland, is he?
No, he doesn't have that. Yeah, yeah, doesn't have that type of extension. You know, not that long. But I think he had like a 6-inch one or a 4-inch one. But it would just allow him to straighten out his left arm. You know, it's like the difference between shooting through a pistol and shooting through a rifle. And so the longer the barrel that the rifle has, the more accurate the aim can get.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of going over to Luis's house, and Errol Strickland came over there and gave us all a lesson. There was like 15 of us, I think, over there or something like that. Were you there?
I was there. That was fun, yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
And, you know, like true Earl
He's a
fashion.
hell of a nice guy.
He's a hell of a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, you know, So there was a storm coming. There was a storm out in the mountains, out in Julian area when it was coming. And so Earl, typical Earl, he was complaining about the humidity and the moisture in the room and how the table was playing stingy. And, then all
Need
of
to
a sudden.
take some WD-40 to this
Armor
table. Armor all.
Yeah. So next thing you know, here we are, like Luis is wiping Armor all on the cloth of his table. And I was like, whoa, this is definitely Earl Strickland environment here.
That was a fortunate leave.
Yeah. Ron Mike is from he's from England.
England, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
know exactly.
Yeah, I don't know the exact town that he's from. Thanks for the kind comment there, Joseph. Thank you. We're just doing our best. We're just amateur pool players ourselves, and fun to share what little we do know, and just try to be engaging with you guys. So it's certainly fun to do, that's for sure.
Nice shot.
Yeah, great shot. Look at the shape.
Yeah.
God, couldn't have come out better.
No.
That came out really good.
Yeah, Earl Strickland is a exercise fanatic. He says that he gets up and runs every morning, like 5 miles every morning.
Yeah, he said he runs a couple miles every day, and he is actually a very sweet guy. He's a really nice guy.
He really is. You wouldn't know it sometimes when you watch him. And
he's a passionate guy. Yeah. So he's
Sometimes I think he gets a little overreactive just to get in the other person's head a little bit, so.
Or, and maybe not so much to get in the other person's head, but it's a way he charges himself.
That's
up,
true.
Right? It's like he needs some outside stimulation to get himself going.
Yeah, Mike left him a little shorter than what he wanted. He wanted to get lined up pretty straight on that 4 ball on the side. Now he's going to have a little bit of a difficult time getting some good shape, I'll call it that. He can get shape to make the ball pretty easy, I think. But he's going to have a long shot more than likely.
Yeah, the side is partially blocked, maybe? No, it's not.
No, I think
it's not blocked.
No, not from his angle.
Well, thanks, Ron. Thanks for saying we're doing a good job. We're happy to be here. Nice shot.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
It was solid.
Very solid.
How straight is he on this?
He looks pretty straight.
Yeah. This is a
pretty flat, as you would say.
Yeah, pretty flat, but I think it has a little angle here where he can get stuck behind the 9, maybe.
Looks like he's just trying to draw the hell out of it.
Just gotta suck it nice and deep and not stun over. Nice and deep. There you go.
He didn't get enough draw. He can make it from there, but as thin as he's gonna have to hit it, he should still be able to hold it and keep it from coming past too far past the center of the table.
Yeah, he's gonna, Yeah, he's definitely, cue ball's definitely gonna get loose here. He's hitting low because he's trying to kill that cue ball some. Gotta use that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, he didn't make it.
Yeah.
I couldn't see through him.
Yeah, he didn't make it, but he hit kind of he hit a drag shot there.
Did it hit short or did it hit long?
He hit it full.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
did it hit the end rail or did
Yeah,
it hit the side
it hit
rail
the end
first?
hit the end rail first.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, Jesse.
This is okay. This is actually a good
Yeah.
angle here.
Yeah.
It's a good angle. It's a very playable. Got a very playable rack here. Just needs to think about the speed of the cue ball. Wants to just come straight down and back up and really end kind of right where the
7 balls at or close to
yeah,
that
in,
angle.
in between the side pockets. Yeah, like right in the middle there. Yeah.
Be nice if it could be kind of short of where the 7 ball's at. That way he'll have angle to get shape on the 9.
Joseph, you should absolutely get into the game. It's gotta warn you here. A little disclaimer: it's highly addictive.
Very highly addictive. I've been addicted to it for 50 years.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a little taste of success, one good shot, and you just always are looking for that next one. Spin.
Strong.
Yeah, the spin got him.
Yeah.
Didn't need the spin on the shot.
Well, now I think he should be going 3 rails back for that 9 ball. Shoot it in this corner here and come off the end rail, side rail, back on to the other end rail.
Yeah, you can do it one of two ways. You can the angle's a little steep to stun draw over off of the
I think so
the left rail, so you roll forward.
Yeah, see, he went the
Yeah,
opposite way I would have went.
Yeah, because he stunned it instead of you would have kind of rolled more forward and went end rail, long rail, and he went long rail, end rail because he stunned it.
Oh.
Gonna get a good roll here. Wow.
He did get a good roll.
Yeah, you can see that little grim look Mike has walking to the table, just like, huh. Well, look at that. All right, we got some computations going on. Some calculations.
Yep.
Don't forget to carry the 1.
I would be using the Tor Lowry system here, the 0x system on this.
Yeah, and especially for 1 rail kicks, it works really
good.
And it's not. Some of the systems can get for me they can get a little tough. Like when you're in the moment, I kind of like brain freeze and I can't like, oh, what was it again? And because I don't practice it enough.
Right.
But the 1 rail stuff is very easy because you're just cutting everything in half.
Right. And you're just from 40 to 20 to, yeah.
It was a good hit.
It was a good hit. Yeah, the Tor Lowry, the 0x system, I think, I've learned a few of the diamond systems, and I think that system is by far the best.
It makes the most sense, yeah. They're all, they all have, none of them are perfect because, they all would work, they all will work perfect in a vacuum, but, when you have table conditions and everything else, humidity and wow, gosh.
He's just amped.
Yeah, he's amped up.
He was draining these right here against me every shot, man. Oh, just like that.
Come on, baby.
Don't scratch.
Oh, he's not gonna, he's good. So we got a 4-3
race.
4-3 race going on. This is still the first set, and it's best of 3.
Yeah.
Mike has it written down here, race to 2 sets. So yeah, race to 2, best of 3.
Yeah.
6 in one half, half a dozen in the other, from the way we're stating that. But yeah, there are 2 races.
I thought I was the only one that used that phrase.
Yeah.
6 of one, half dozen the other.
Yeah.
I've had people go, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
It's like,
It's the same thing.
yeah.
He's just calculating, so you have like a mirror image of, you know, if the ball goes in this way, it's going to come out this way. So he's just trying to find that perfect angle.
Yeah. Yeah, Jagger's son's asking Brian about what was he trying to figure. He's talking about Mike when he was kicking at that 9 ball.
Right now, there's 25 active viewers right now watching. And thank you to every one of you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're at On Cue Billiards in La Mesa, California. This match is between Jesse and Mike, 2 teammates on a Thursday night 8-ball league, calling each other out, see who the better 10-ball player is for tonight at least. And they both have $100 in on it, stating that they're the better player. And this is the match that will determine that.
Yeah, if anybody's on here with the IRS, they are paying their taxes on that,
Yeah,
okay?
they are, yeah, oh yeah, they're paying their taxes. Well, 2 individuals gambling is not illegal.
That's true. That's
true.
true.
As long as the house is not involved, everything's okay.
I was just
Yeah.
trying my luck at a little bit of humor.
Yeah.
I thought Linda was going to be here doing some commentation.
Who?
Linda.
Oh, she has she's over at library tonight. She has league. She
She has
wanted
league
to come, but you know she's already had previous commitments.
Oh, okay.
Wow, just think if
Just
he'd have
gonna
called
hang
that
there in the
shot.
pocket. Yeah. You call that one out.
Yeah, that'd have been-
Wow. Yeah. 'Cause I sure as hell didn't see that thing going down there, but.
Where are we going here? Where are we going with the cue ball?
It's going to be all right.
Oh, he's looking all right.
Lined up pretty good.
You know, I think the conservative play here is to not dwell on the side pockets here and just
Right.
just float down and play the 5 in the upper right corner.
Yeah. Or if you can stop it
Or
right
if you
there.
can just barely roll forward, if you can, you know. When I look at it from the monitor here, he looks like he can just roll forward and hold shape really well. When I look at it from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's going to head towards the 5. So
Yeah, just a little bit,
yeah,
though.
he can hold this actually. But there you go. So that's what I was saying. Just play the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he has a little bit of an angle that he can just go straight down towards the 6. Oh. Yeah, I think he shot that too quick.
Too quick. Kind of getting down on him. You know, he's just getting down on him from, you know, kind of walking into him from the side. You know, not getting behind the ball and lining it up and stepping into it. Just some fundamental type issues there going on.
I was just talking to my wife on the phone. She's watching this on her phone because she couldn't get the TV to work. She relies on me for everything with the TV.
Right.
But she was saying the same thing. Now, she's not a pool aficionado, but she was like, Jesse doesn't take his time.
Yeah.
Mike takes a lot of time, you know. I was like, and she goes, it looks like he's the one that's doing it right. And I was like, well, he kind of is, but, you know, everybody has their own method of shooting.
Yeah. Well, you but it's clear. So even your wife Joyce, like she sees the difference between, you know, the essentially the pre-shot routine, and you know there's just Mike's carrying a little more discipline, a little better composure.
Now this shot here is either he's gonna have to shoot this kind of soft, I think. Otherwise, he's gonna end up behind the 9.
So this was this was a fear that I had on Jesse's behalf. Is Jesse, he has a tendency to get emotionally attached to, you know, each and every shot, and so if he's not shooting well and he starts missing, he can get down. He can get down on himself pretty hard. So you gotta have a memory like a goldfish.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
like when you miss, it's, you know, that's old news.
Yeah. I've been working with him, telling him, hey, you know, once you miss a shot, you know, dwell on it for 15 seconds, but after that, forget it. You know, it's done. You can't change it.
Yeah, you can't change it, and if you let it stay in the mind, it's only going to make you play worse. You know, but he's showing signs of early signs of defeat, and it's really, really early to be showing that.
Yeah. Mike might have a tough time getting shape on that 9 ball. It's hard to tell if that's on the rail. It's going to be a little difficult, though. Yeah, he's not going to have good shape on this.
This is tough. Yeah, tough 9 ball here.
Yep. Makeable, but
Makeable, but also scratchy.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So, because it's makeable with your natural stroke, but the natural stroke makes it scratchy. So this is the kind of shot where people end up like they hit it different.
What a shot!
Wow.
What a shot!
Yeah,
and
he hit
shape.
that.
Wow.
Never mind what I just said there. He hit that like a boss.
He used a lot of outside English on
Yeah,
that ball just caught just right.
Yeah, he threw that thing in and took the scratch out of the equation completely.
Yep.
I was thinking there was going to be a potential for a 1 rail, you know, scratch in the bottom right corner, but no. Mike is on the hill.
Put the on the hill stars up there.
On the hill. A rocket or
bam.
We'll give that one another go right before the break. Okay, on the hill. Mike's on the hill here. Scratch on the break. Mike, for this first set, Mike needing 1, Jesse needing 3 more. Jesse needs 3 in a row to take this set.
Jesse needing 3 is very doable.
Close again, yeah.
Okay.
It's got to get close, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, it's very doable. 3. I remember I was shooting on a U.S. Open qualifier, and I was down like I needed 7 matches straight to stay in this thing, and I ended up winning the damn thing. So anything is doable as long as you keep your head, you know.
You know, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you just, you know, you get to a point where you feel like hopeless, and then so what happens is you finally let go, and then you are able to play more relaxed, and you end up starting to play really strong.
Yep.
Because you're not trying to control so much anymore. You just kind of start free stroking it, you know, freewheeling it. So there's not really any tough transitions here for this rack. So he kind of came down on a bad angle here, but he can.
Yeah, he can go
still,
2 rails here and get shape on this.
Yeah, still a workable rack here. Still a workable table.
Yeah, he hit it too hard.
Oh, hit it and push it up. Okay. Well, he's going to play the short side.
He's going to have to. Yeah.
Oh, big overcut.
Well, it's not going to be an easy shot.
Yeah, he did not leave it easy for Mike.
If he makes it, he's probably in good shape. If Mike makes the 8 ball is what I'm talking about. If he makes that, he's probably going to come straight back across the other side of the table and have a pretty easy shot on the 10 ball in the corner. Oh, he's looking at banking it.
Yeah, I don't know about the bank here.
Yeah, me either. I would definitely be cutting it. The only thing about cutting it is you're leaving your opponent. He's probably going to be out if you miss it.
Yeah, if the angle was a little bit more shallow with the cue ball, like the cue ball was on the other side of the side pocket, I could see the bank for the shape. But right here, the angle's so wide that, you know, banking it and cutting is pretty much going to leave the same shape.
Yeah, I think
actually he's digging.
That's going to come all the way back across. I thought he was shooting the bank in case he missed it. He'd leave it on that end rail, but he did Jesse a favor here.
Mm-hmm. And there's some angle there where Jesse can come right down for the 10.
Yeah. Oh, what's with the English?
Yeah, I don't know what he's.
Should have known right-hand English on that.
Yeah, it's just not.
Made it.
Well, you know.
Doesn't scratch.
No, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay, Jesse's staying in it.
Yep.
Jesse is still in it, 5-4. Let's see if we get this thing to hill. That's what we all want. We all want to see hill.
Yep.
Okay, Joseph, you're going to have to explain this phrase to me. 1 foot in yesterday and 1 foot in tomorrow shits on today. Let me try to wrap my head around that. 1 foot in yesterday and 1 foot in tomorrow shits on today. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
1 foot in tomorrow shits on today.
It just means like you know, if you got a foot, if you got to hold on to yesterday and if you're holding on to yesterday and you're holding on to the future, then you're not being very present, you know.
Oh, okay.
So can't worry about what was, and you can't worry about what's to come. Just worry about what's happening right now. Is that the gist of it, Joseph?
That's a good,
it's a very
good way to think.
Yeah. It was, you know, very Zen-like and very appropriate for this for pool, among most other things in life in general. Yeah. It's a way of being, for sure. A graphic way of making that point, though, Joseph, I must say.
Oh, you can play a push shot here. You can jump it. Or you can kick at it, which would not be the right thing to do right now.
I would go for the push.
I would too.
You know, I'd probably
Yeah.
just push it over by on the right side of the 5 ball. And try to, you know, maybe even below the side pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of the angle that he's looking at.
Or you can shoot. You can push it down, just barely touch the 2-ball, and leave the cue ball right down there on that rail. Yeah, he's gonna push.
Bounce too much.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he's gonna give it. He's gonna give it back to him.
Yeah, now pros wouldn't give this back, but at our level,
Yeah.
very appropriate to go ahead and give this back.
Yeah, I would probably jump
Yeah,
this and bank it long rail in this corner over here.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
it's like-
they'd kick safe it somehow.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
they wouldn't want to give up control of the table.
Yeah, Mike's doing what I was saying. He's gonna jump it and go off the end rail into this left corner pocket here. Very low percentage shot. Very, very low. But it's what I would be shooting. Yeah, I don't know if see, he's got the size. I don't know if I could even jump it with it being that far up the table.
I would have just kicked it, but
Yeah,
he's gonna get okay here.
yeah. Yeah, he's got a pretty easy safety here, though.
Yeah, there's a whole line of balls there right in the middle of the table.
Yeah, just barely get that coming up. You want it to come up past that 10 ball. Oh, wow.
Well, he didn't leave anything.
Not makeable, really.
Nothing easy.
No, but
Now Mike can play a safe
He
here.
can,
He can tuck
yeah.
underneath the 6-4 too.
that's
He can-
exactly what I would be doing.
Yeah, just send it up. Send the 1 ball up table. Create separation, and while you're doing it, try to put the cue ball behind the 6-4.
Yeah. Yeah, get it too thin. He
He's
might even
got a
be able to
combo
make
there.
that. He might even be able to make that one in the corner.
I think it goes in between there. Really
think
hard to
yeah,
see from here.
I think it does. Yeah. Oh, he went for the combo. Maybe it didn't go. Yeah, he said that 1 ball would go. He just missed it badly.
Yeah, Joseph, I got the analogy. It just means be present. Be present. Another jump shot here. A lot of jump cues going on in this rack. Nice hit.
Gonna leave him a pretty good shot, though.
Okay, just hit a stop shot here. Cue ball should float up above the 7 or the 3, maybe bump into the 7.
Yeah.
Don't hit low. Don't get hidden behind the 7. Oh, he went. Oh, I guess that's. Isn't that the 3 up there? Is he looking
Yeah,
at the
it's the
4?
3.
Okay, so Jesse's not identifying the right ball.
Yeah.
And we can't tell him. There's nothing that we can say. And I don't even know if Mike notices
No,
right now.
We can't say anything.
We can't say anything, and I don't even think Mike notices either. So let's see what happens here. This is going to be interesting. Shooting at the wrong ball here.
Yeah. Yeah, if we were league, I would be telling somebody.
Now let's see what happens. And how do we deal with this? Yeah. Okay, so Mike noticed it.
Yeah.
Mike noticed it. Mike didn't notice it at first. He just noticed it when he walked to the table when he started looking at the pattern in the out. No.
In league,
and Mike
in league, I would have spoke up and said something as a good sportsman about it, you know. But whenever you're shooting for money or you're in a tournament, you don't say anything.
No, Mike was just explaining to Jesse. He said, "I thought that was because Mike's colorblind, same as me."
Yeah.
And Mike just told Jesse. He said, "I thought that was the 2." So that's why Mike didn't. That's why he's saying he didn't say anything.
Yeah,
but I don't think he noticed because Mike wasn't really watching the table when Jesse was doing all of that. But Mike said he thought it was the 2.
Mike wouldn't have said anything anyway. Not at the end.
No,
money game.
yeah.
And he shouldn't have.
Okay, got a little bit. Actually, he's not so bad
I don't
here,
think it's that bad. Yeah.
No, it's not that bad because he can really spin up
Yeah.
table now and get
Yeah.
the high side of the 5.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Well,
I don't know if he has a shot.
yeah, could have got a little more.
Looks
A little
like he
more
might have
draw
a shot.
up the right rail there before letting the cue ball touch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he hit it with the right speed. He should have hit
Yeah.
it before it went past the 7 ball.
Yeah, got a little more draw out of the cue ball
Yeah.
so it hits higher on the right rail and then opens up. Looks like he can see it. Let me just walk in front of a shot. But it looks like he can see it just fine. Because he's getting ready to cue it in. Maybe
Yeah.
he's swerving it a little bit. No, I don't think
he's
I don't
not
think he needs to
swerving
swerve it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's okay.
Yeah.
6 balls all the way on the other side of the table. Gonna got really good short side shape here.
Yep.
Can't complain about that.
Not at all. It was like it had eyes coming through there.
Rocky, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat.
Hi,
Let's
Rocky.
liven this thing up. You're just chiming in, Rocky. We got 5-4. And they've been playing a little nervy the first couple of racks. They're starting to settle in here now. This is still the first set. Best of 3 races to 6. $100 per. Yeah, I miss you too. Oh, he's gonna get
Little close to
really
his work.
close.
Yeah.
And this is not good right here.
Can't do that. 'Cause of all this,
It's
I
not
can't-
impossible,
you
but
can
this
sit
is
here. You can sit here.
this is not a great position to be in pressure wise.
He's probably changing shafts or something. Still got this set to finish and 2 more sets. It's not over. Got to win. This will be. If he wins this game, this will be the end of the set. You have to win 2 sets.
Oh, didn't get it. But there's no real good shot here for Jesse either. So I like playing the safe, just putting the 8 ball up on the center of the head rail.
Yep, exactly.
Maybe get the cue ball behind the 10, but just focus on the 8. Just get the 8 up on the head rail. Oh, Jesse just went for it.
Oh, he drained it.
Though. And, oh, is he hooked or can he see it?
Boy, on the screen, it looks like he's hooked. Over here, it doesn't. Looks like he might have a shot.
Yeah, I think he does. He's cueing fast, so. Yep. Here we go.
Oh.
Ooh, sells out the first set.
Well, that was the
ball.
difference between
Yeah.
Hill and him winning that.
Oh, Mike didn't. Mike, did Jesse just give it to him, or did Mike just go up and shake his hand? I don't know. I'd have made Mike shoot it. All right, so that's the first set.
Yeah.
Mike's got the first set. So the score is
6-4.
6-4, and now we're going to go to the second set here. Jesse had the opportunity to get it to Hill. Yeah, I thought the 8 ball was going to be, I thought you were going to play safe, and then you just drained it. I was like, wow. All right, first set is behind us. I don't see a set score here. Yeah, you can hit that one. You see right there? So we have this chat on the side here for those of you that are watching on your phone or on TV. But the problem is when we switch to the side view, it blocks part of the table. So we're not using the chat feature on the screen. Yeah, Fish, that bank was good. I was surprised to see him shoot the bank. I thought he was going to just push the 8 ball up onto the head rail for a safe, but you know, he nailed it. Didn't get the drawback on the 9 ball that he was looking for.
Come on, Dad.
There we go. We got Jagger rooting his dad on.
That was Jagger. Yeah, Jagger rooting his dad on there.
So no wasted time here. Went right into the second set. Jesse kicking at the ball. That didn't make a lot of sense. So whoever wins this this grudge match,
Rattled, even though I came from this angle.
based on the personalities of each of these individuals, there will be some shit talking going on for quite some time. Probably enough to promote a rematch, regardless of who wins or loses here tonight.
Your side.
Okay, a bit of an overcut there. Okay, Jesse, not really holding on to not controlling the cue ball all that well. You can play a pretty simple safe here. Just fan off the 3. You got to get the bridge out, but fan off the 3. Send the cue ball 2 rails up table.
Yeah.
You should get safe.
Yeah.
Need the bridge for it though. Maybe not. Maybe he can reach over
I think
and
he can
do
reach
it.
over for
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just hit this. Still got.
I think he's got a shot.
Yeah, I think he does have a shot.
Now that again was a little bit too quick of a stroke. No, he should have been able to hit that thinner and come off the 2 rails and get past the 6 ball.
Yeah, hey Luis. Yeah, I know these guys well enough to know that. Yeah, whoever wins this match, they're gonna be rubbing it in to the other for a while. That's good, unless that 4 rolls down too much.
He's definitely going to be able to kick at it and hit it. Call,
No, those are tough.
It's going to be the 5 ball now. That's what I thought he was going to do, is take it down with the 5.
Yeah. Okay, controlled that 4 ball pretty well there.
Yep.
This is just a nice controlled stop shot.
Yep.
You know, it's gonna, drift away so the 9's not in play. Just don't want to drift too much where you get stuck behind, where you're jacked up over the 8. But just a stop shot's gonna work perfect here. Oh, so that he drifted behind the 8 because of the overcut. I don't think had the shot been straight, I think he would have been perfect.
Yeah, it might have slid over by the rail, but it would have been good.
Yes, looks like he can just see the edge of it. But he's gonna go for the jump. Now, is he gonna go for a jump combo, or is he gonna go for a? Is he gonna go for a jump combo or a jump cut in the 6? All right. Going for a jump bank. Call in the bottom right corner. The plus side of calling the bank here is that you have you're aiming at the ball full, having a much better chance of hitting it. All right, Jesse has the option here. So the ball went in the wrong pocket, and so what that means is that Jesse, the opposing shooter, he has the option to either take this table as it is or to give it back to Mike. And there's no shot here, so Jesse can do either or. He can give it back to Mike or take it. And Jesse is choosing to take it, so I don't think Jesse remembers the rule. I think he forgot the rule. There's no reason why he should have taken that shot. All right, well, he was aware. He was aware that he could give it back. He just thought he could make it, he says.
I'm going to go up here and order some food, so I'm going to...
Okay.
Could you give me a cup of coffee? Would that be okay?
Thanks. I don't think I have, I don't have cash on me, though, I don't think. Okay, thank you. Oh, I do. Jagger, come over here and get on the mic. Yeah, just black's fine. Yeah, thank you. No, yeah, no, just black. All right. All right, so we got Jagger on the mic here with me. Jagger, say hi.
Hello.
So your dad's not doing so great right at the moment, but good chance he can bounce back. What do you think? How do you think this thing's going so far?
Once my dad gets mad, he plays horrible.
Yeah, that's a good observation, actually. You think he's mad right now?
I mean, look at him. He's clueless.
Yeah. I don't think he's mad. He's a bit frustrated, but I don't think he's mad. He's not like Hulk mad.
He doesn't look happy, that's for sure.
All right, Mike's got the first rack here. First rack in the second set. Mike winning the first set. That's a remote control for the cameras. You can move the cameras around. So everybody, make sure that you're liking and subscribing if there's any new viewers out here that haven't already done so. And also, if there's any viewers out there, let us know where you're watching from. This event right here is being held at On Cue Billiards in La Mesa, California. As your commentator, I'm Brian Wroolie, and we got young Jagger here, Jagger Sturm. How old are you, Jagger?
I am almost 13.
Almost 13? So that means you're 12?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, all right. So 12, you're in 7th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have like 2 months left of school.
Yeah. Then you're done forever?
No, till high school.
Oh,
no, till
then you got
grade.
then you got 8th grade. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Wayne. Yeah, it's perfect. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Ron, Spencerville, Ohio. Ron, are you by chance going out to the Saratoga tournaments in Wyoming in a week from now? I'm going to be there.
Really?
Yep.
That's far.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited to go.
You drink black coffee?
I drink
that's
black
disgusting.
coffee. Yeah, you know, for some
like
it is.
dirt.
Some cups of black coffee do, and in fact here it does almost taste like dirt. But you know, it's like bad pizza. Even though it's terrible, it's still pretty good.
I don't think it's pretty good. I think it's just terrible.
Yeah, you think it's just terrible, huh?
Yeah. Oh, well, Ron's not going to that tournament.
No, Ron's not going.
That's a bummer.
So do you ever play? Your dad has a 9-foot gold crown. I think it's a gold crown 5 or 6, I think.
Well, yeah, he's got 2 tables in the house, and he swapped it out for the ping pong table, and he does not use the other one, and he keeps arguing me, and all he does is put his stuff on it, and the clothes and the laundry.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's you know, it's a pretty common thing. Well, he doesn't do that with the gold crown, but with the red cloth table, the Olhausen table. Yeah,
Rather have my
makes a
ping
good
pong,
folding table.
Rather have my ping pong table there.
Yeah. What happened to the ping pong table? Where'd it go?
It's still in the back.
Yeah. In the back, like outside, or it's in the house still?
It's in where my room is in the back.
All right.
Back house. Chula Vista. That's not far. I go fishing down there. I like my coffee. Like I like my woman hot and ready in the morning.
That's a good twist on that joke, El Jefe. I like that. That's a good one. Remember that one.
Well, I don't like coffee, but
Well, yeah. I don't blame you. You're a little young for enjoying coffee. Thank you, Jagger. Yeah, please like and subscribe.
Ron, is it almost your bedtime?
Yeah, it's a little later over there. So what do you think about 7th grade?
I don't like school.
No? What do you like? You just like riding bikes or what?
I like riding dirt bikes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I've seen some of your seen some clips that your dad has posted.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
follow me on Instagram.
Oh yeah, yeah, shout it out. What is it? What's the Instagram?
My Instagram is
Yeah.
Jagger-Sturm. It's the same thing as my dad's last name, but just Jagger.
So it's at JAGGERSTURM.
Yep.
Nice. And what do you post on there? Is it just dirt bike stuff, or you got a lot of fishing stuff on there too, or just pretty much anything?
Not much fishing stuff. Mostly dirt bike stuff for sure.
Mostly dirt bike stuff, but everything Jagger.
Yep. Nice.
Mike missing the kick here. Stopping the cue ball when it's rolling towards the 2. Not a good practice.
You made it to 1,000?
He did make it. He got past 1,000 subscribers. Yeah.
Who did?
Yeah. Mike did. Francis, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for watching. If Mike didn't stop that cue ball from rolling when he fouled, that 2 might not even have been there. He might have bumped it and might have moved it. It's hard to say because he stopped it when it was still rolling. Could have touched it and moved it.
I don't know. Mike's gotta be pretty locked in because he yells at me every time I'm 2 feet away from him.
Yeah, he's a little, he wants to have, he doesn't want to have any distractions, so that's what he's looking for. Is he's looking for a clear environment around the table. So.
How much are we doing? $100 for the thing?
They are playing $100. What are you and I betting?
I'll bet you a penny and a Starburst that I have over there. A Starburst wrapper.
A Starburst wrapper at a penny, huh? It's a little stiff.
The penny off the table.
Okay, off the table, so one that's not even yours.
Yeah.
All right, you're going to be a good businessman someday.
Oh, yeah. Jesse missed with ball in hand. Sounds like my dad.
Yeah. That's going. That's good. That's very good. Very clean. This table's looking pretty good for the out here. Well, El Jefe, the IRS is, they're going to be coming after Jagger for some Starburst wrappers. Those
they
things,
can.
they do have nominal value.
Yep. Especially the pink ones. Pink ones are worth more.
Yeah. All right, Jack. Let's get Wayne back in here in the chair. You want? Is he good?
He's good,
All
I
right,
guess.
he's good. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't yell at you.
So Mike just needs to make sure when he plays his 2 rails here, he just needs to make sure that he comes off the left rail strong enough to be able to see all of the 7 that he can. And he looks like he got there just enough. Might be a little close. Might be a little thin here. I mean, it looks like he's good. He's good. He can do this. Are those your nachos? Oh, those are Wayne's nachos.
Mmm. Yeah, I had the French fries and they were horrible. They taste like freezer burn.
Yeah, they probably were freezer burn.
Those are probably
It's on the menu. Freezer burn fries on the menu.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mike shooting with the bridge here.
Do you want the smaller chair? You can play music on here.
Well, you can, yeah. You can set these things up to do pretty much whatever you want. So the software that we're using here, it's a free software. So anybody out there can use the software. You just have to have the cameras. And when it comes to all of these graphics and the ease of use with changing scores and so on, that requires a little bit of, money to purchase certain hardware. But
Especially all the tape you're using all over the table.
well, yeah, that's Mike setting up tape on everything to try to get things to not move so much. The cameras specifically. So you should see the cue ball come down and hit the first diamond nearest the right corner pocket on the bottom end rail. That's where I think he's going to go, and then come up to the right long rail there, boom, and die for shape. There you go. Good shot.
Miss it, miss it, miss it.
Ah, Rocky, you can hear the music in the background, huh?
Oh, it's loud. Miss it, yeah.
Botched the 10 ball.
All right, Dad, this is your chance. Let's
He
go.
botched the 10 ball. Kind of jabbed at it. He just jabbed at the ball. So you got a cleaner stroke. He jabbed at the ball. Looked like he lunged his body forward on the stroke there. So let's see if your dad here can keep a nice clean stroke.
There we go.
That's your dad's bread and butter, those kind of shots. Those 30-degree angle cuts, your dad's got those all day long. So the score is now 1-1. Mike's got the break.
Well,
Rocky, what do you mean you played it? Are you controlling the jukebox here from an app and from wherever you're at right now? Where are you?
he's just messing with us. There's no way he's here. Unless it's that guy in the brown shirt right there.
I don't know.
But that guy's chewing on his glasses.
You know. He has a hunger for vision, huh?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Maybe he was saying he played it at his house. Oh, yup. He said yup.
Yep.
Are you here? I doubt it.
All right.
It's not. If it's you, then come over here.
Okay, then let's see. Let's put a playlist together for her to put on for us. What do you want to listen to?
That's a girl?
Yeah, it's Rocky. Yeah. Yep.
Where is she?
She's not here. That's what I'm telling you.
They just said it's, or she just said it's her. It's me.
No, she's saying that she's controlling the music from where she's at.
How?
I like Gordon Lightfoot, Rocky. Want to play some Sundown?
No,
from-
play some Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's my jam. Or Creed. Anything else. What does nope mean? What is she saying nope to?
Probably no playlist, no music for us. All right, here we go. 1-1. Second set. Mike winning the first set.
Dad's
Mike on
getting
the
his
break.
eye drops in. Look at him over there, blinking his eyes out.
Oh, another scratch on the break. That's 2 scratches for Mike on the breaks.
Let's see if
I think the last-
Jesse will make it this time.
I think the other time he scratched, I believe he scratched in the side pocket, though, and this time he scratched in the corner pocket. Two ball tied up.
How many subscribers do you have?
Mike has just over 1,000 subscribers. I don't know the exact amount right now, but he just...
No, on Mothlike.
Yeah, Mothlike on Mike's channel. He has just over 1,000 subscribers.
I thought this was your channel. Is this his computer and all this?
Yeah, this is all his stuff. Yeah, no, I'm just a
Commentator?
yeah, I'm just here helping out, commentating while he's playing.
All right, let's see. In the growling bow. All right, we got some Tapakara Ray. Not speaking English in here.
Tapan Akara Ray.
Oh, see, I told you they played Red Hot Chili Peppers. Did you not hear that?
So did Rocky play Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I don't know, but this is like one of my favorite songs.
So Tapan Akara, unfortunately, I don't.
Okay, hold up. I somehow know some Spanish.
Okay,
Let's see.
you can.
Rachel, if that's how you say your name, she played my song. Thank you.
Raquel.
Raquel.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Rachel, how do you get into here?
It's Raquel. Raquel
Raquel,
or
sorry.
Rocky.
But how do you get into the thing?
It's probably is it a mobile app to access this jukebox?
Or does she work? Does she work here?
No, she doesn't work here.
So she's a hacker.
She's hacked into it. She's got some Tony Stark skills. She prefers Rocky.
All right, Rocky.
Oh, good save. Look at that. That's a good save.
She said, I have an app. That's cool. What's it called? I might have to download it.
That was a great save by Jesse.
Rocky, what's the app called?
Yeah, just some. Thank you.
It's called
AMI.
Let's see here. AMI music, is that it? Play music on the jukebox, that's gotta be it.
El Jefe, I had my head turned when Mike shot the kick, so I'm assuming it was a good hit. I wish I would have seen it, because, yeah, he looked to me like he was in jail pretty bad. And I apologize, it was like one of the first and very few times that I took my eyes off the match here. We're going to have to assume that the 2 was not frozen on the rail there. Wasn't looking at it ahead of time. Okay, Jesse let that one out.
Did he just, oh.
Yeah, so he tried to play it safe, and he didn't hit the ball well enough. Now Mike's got a shot on the 2 here, with an opportunity to draw back, shape the 5 in the side. Oh no, he's got the 4 ball next. Rocky, you're the best. Thank you. See if Mike can run out to some Gordon Lightfoot. Oh, rattled it. Rattled it. Okay. Big opportunity for Jesse here. 7 ball in a really bad spot, though. Might have an opportunity here to free up the 7. Or you can just go around. Just go around the shoot the 6 on the side, go around the 8 and the 7. Okay, he went to break it out. You could have went around him and then also just played the 7 safe. Leave the cue ball behind the 8, send the 7 up table.
Rocky, if you could play Limp Bizkit, that'd be good.
Limp Bizkit?
You don't listen to him?
Yeah, I think you're a little young for Limp Bizkit, aren't you?
No, they just started performing again. I'm hoping to go to one of his concerts soon.
Limp Bizkit, they had a big controversy at that, I think it was a 94 Woodstock.
Oh, yeah, didn't people get jumped
They
and
got
stuff?
the crowd so wound up that, they got the crowd so wound up, and there was all kinds of destruction and havoc and mayhem going on there. But hey, back to the pool match here. Which song do you want from Limp Bizkit?
Let me see what it's called. It is called Living It Up.
Living It Up. It's going to be quite the swing from Gordon Lightfoot to Limp Bizkit.
It's not like a crazy Limp Bizkit song, though. No. It's not like break stuff or... Yeah.
Yeah, let's get it. I'm going to... Okay, Jesse here with a chance on the 10. Let's see your dad here. Hey, see your dad shoot this shot in. Oh, it's good. Oh, yeah, it's good. Ooh, it was a little close looking, coming in hot, but it is good. So Jesse, for the first time tonight, Jesse taking the lead.
Thank you, Rocky.
We will send this over to Rocky.
I know, I asked them to play and they played it. My dad likes this song, I guess, if you just saw him.
All right, Rocky, we sent you a picture. Thank you for the great music. Oh, is it Woodstock 99? I wasn't sure. I thought there was a 94 too, I believe. Yeah, there's maybe Woodstock 99. Yeah, they played break stuff after everybody was already amped out. Dehydrated, no water.
They did play break stuff by Limp Bizkit tonight?
No, not here. There was that event, Woodstock.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, Jeff was just saying that it was in Woodstock 99, not 94. I think there was a 94 Woodstock also, but I could be wrong.
Ron likes my music.
All right, well, this match is this could be a changing tide here.
Well, this match is definitely taking a while.
Well, they always do.
Guess you want to know what my dad said? He said we'd be going home by 7:45. Nah, I already knew. Right when he said that, that was some BS.
Oh, Rocky, you're at the Padre game? Oh.
That mascot looks like my dad, Rocky.
Yeah. So your dad said you guys be driving home by 7:45.
Yeah, he said we're out of here, and he didn't tell me that there was still like 12 more games left.
Yeah. Okay. Well, your dad was feeling pretty confident when he was telling you that earlier today, I guess.
Well, Dad just said the jalapenos are gonna make him play better this game.
There you go.
Rocky, how many points do you have on that app? Because I was trying to do the thing, but I realized I had to pay. How much are you spending on that app?
Yeah, so do you know how the Padres did today? Because today was the home
Opening
opener.
day, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how they did or no?
I'm gonna check the score.
Okay, back to the match here. Well, you check that score. This score here is 2-1, favoring Jesse.
All right, Padres won 7-4 against the Braves.
Very good, very good. Good opening.
Not good for me, because Braves is my team, but. $20.
Rocky put $20 in. Well, that's like a donation, Rocky. Thank you so much. We're enjoying the music over here.
Well, Rocky, all I got is some Starburst wrappers and a penny off the pool table, so.
But also a lot of gratitude.
Yep. Or we could just find my dad's credit card.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Oh, overcut again. Overcut. But getting a good roll. That's a good roll. Those balls are a little close to be jumping. There are certain people that can jump that shot, but that's a little tough for
Rock, when are we doing the...
Mr. TT.
What's the Doggo tourney?
It's a tournament that Rocky's going to be throwing for, is it the Humane Society, Rocky? Is that what it's for?
What do you guys think about Alice in the Chains?
It's Alice in Chains, not Alice in the Chains.
Well, yeah, but I just say it that way. It just sounds better. But Alice in Chains, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite song from them is probably "Bleed the Freak." That song is really good.
Baja Rescue Dogs. That's what the tournament is. The Doggo tournament. That's what it's for. Is the Baja Rescue Dogs.
So, are they playing pool or are they rescuing dogs? See, woof.
I missed the foul. Ron.
Me neither.
So Mike's down on the shot. Jagger, just want to make sure we're not moving a whole bunch, okay?
Don't want him to yell at me.
Well, you just don't want to be. We don't want to. We're here to. We're here to capture all of this pool and to capture this grudge match, but we don't want to be a distraction to the players. Oh, double pot. Got the cue ball and the object ball.
Rocky, are you saying you love Alice in Chains or saying the pool players? Hand me my drink, please. It's right there.
All right, gonna see the tough angle here. The draw shot's gonna head up towards the 10. He could, suck it back nice and deep. Probably come up, suck it back nice and deep, and
Did you hear
second
that?
diamond down from the top right corner.
Did you hear what you just said?
Mm-mm.
Or my dad was even laughing.
That was a great shot. With what? Okay, we got it. Don't want to be doing a lot of eating and drinking on the mics here.
All right, yeah. Sorry about that.
Missed it, Ron. Looks like everybody missed it, huh? Okay, Mike's got good composure here right now. Good angle, good setup on the 10. Let him shoot this one out. Ooh, went in a little shaky, but it went in nonetheless. So we got the scores now 2-2. 2-2 in the second set. Mike winning the first set. This was a race to 6 in this set. That last 10 ball kind of wiped his feet on the way in. And Rocky hooking us up with the tunes. Alice in Chains. Is it this Man in the Box? Or is this, what song is this?
I think it's
not Man in the Box.
I don't know. I know them, but I'm not like the hugest fans. Like if you play Red Hot Chili Peppers, I'll know almost every song.
Wipe its feet.
I really like Bleed the Freak. That's one
Yeah.
of my favorite songs of all time.
That's not this one?
No.
I know Alice in Chains well enough to know that this is Alice in Chains, but I don't know the names of all the songs.
Me too. I just know once I hear Bleed the Freak, I know it's that song immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rocky, this is a good match. So it opened up these both these guys were both playing incredibly nervy, and they're settling down now. They're kind of finding their getting into their rhythms and so on. But there is pressure here for them. So they know they're on the stream. They know they got $100 on the table each, and but it is a grudge match between them. They both, the banter went amok, and they just started calling each other out, and that's where this match. That's how the match came to be. Was through the call outs after bantering gone astray.
Oh, this song's called The Rooster.
Yeah, the Rooster, that's right.
Or Rooster.
It's all coming back to
called.
me now. It's a long time ago for me. This is all 1992 music right here.
That's pretty much all I listen to now.
Yeah, that's when this song, I would guess, you'd have to look it up to fact check me, but I would say this song came out in 1992, maybe 1991, or maybe 1993.
They definitely made some good music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're not going home till like 10, huh? I don't think we'll leave till 10.
It depends on who wins this set. If your dad wins this set, then yeah, we're gonna probably be here past 10.
Oh,
Just-
but if
just to
Mike
get-
wins it, we're out of here.
Then
in,
when
like,
Mike wins, we're done.
We're out of here by like 9 probably.
That's correct, yeah. Well, I don't know. There's way more than a half an hour left, so even to get through this set might take all the way till 10 o'clock at the pace that we're playing. Yeah, Rocky, you want to, yeah, good job on signing up for Salado. You know, you want to play in any of these matches, you know, just hit Mike up and you can get this thing organized. You can call out whoever you want, Rocky.
Rocky, you got my dad bumping his head over there. He likes this song. He was bumping.
I think that this type of platform format for Mike's channel and streaming here on Mothlike, I think it's probably a little more entertaining than just every night of League. Not that there's anything wrong with filming League and so on, but there's just a little more at stake here and a little more engagement from the chat for sure. This is certainly fun. Like the draw shot there, El Jefe.
When are we gonna get you on the table?
Whenever. I'm ready. I'm always ready.
You gotta come out of retirement. You've been the commentator for too long.
Yeah, I'm certainly not retired.
I wanna see my dad on the commentator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a retired player. I'm trying my best to be an up and coming player. Long road ahead of me. All right, hitting that a little full. Opening the 8 up. They're leaving nothing but nastiness. Nasty cut for Mike here. Ooh, he might even be corner hooked. That's what he's looking for. Corner hook meaning that the rail, the right rail cushion, might be actually blocking the cue ball just slightly from him being able to hit the 4-ball where he wants to hit it. Rocky, if you have a whole video of that break and run, yeah, send it over to Mike. Have him post it. That was a great safe right there. Came out really well. I'm in my prime. I'll be your Huckleberry.
God, Rocky, if you can change this song.
Ooh, look at these kick safe returns.
Rocky, you gotta change the mood. Someone just switch the mood. Yeah, Rocky,
Yeah.
you should play Bleed the Freak. Someone just switched the mood on us.
Somebody took over the jukebox.
Whoa, that was a crazy shot.
Yeah, no, these guys are.
Yeah, but you know me. I'm like better than them. I'll go out there and smoke them.
With what? At the pool table?
Yeah, I think I could beat these guys with a baseball bat.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bold statement there.
Maybe even a screwdriver.
Okay, Mike thinks he had a fair hit here. I thought I saw him hit the 6 ball.
Replay.
Anybody that saw that want to shout out on the chat. Otherwise, I got to go into my phone here and rewind. But I'm pretty sure you hit the 6 ball. We're gonna look here real quick. Don't be afraid to chime in the chat. Hold on.
Tell them to hold on. He's gonna play it.
No, that's the 4. No, look where the 4 ball is.
That's the 6.
6 ball, yeah? It's the 6.
The 4's over here.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you didn't hit the 4. Here, you want to see it again? See right here. This is the 4, Mike. So it was a foul. I thought it was. I was pretty sure he hit the 6. But we just confirmed. I just rewound on my phone. Oh, I got to turn this off. My thing's playing. Oh, Linda Perez likes your voice, Jagger.
All right, Jagger. $20. I'll play with the broomstick. Let's do it. But all I got, I don't know if you heard, all I got is Starburst wrappers.
Yeah. You're 20, El Jefe. You're 20 against his pack of Starburst wrappers.
Yep. Maybe a penny.
Jesse's going to get out here. Use some outside English on that shot. Killed the cue ball, left it long. He's still okay. Just floated in straight. Just got to make sure that cue ball rolls, which it's going to. He's on the rail, so he's going to roll it no matter what. He's going to get shape. Just got to make the 8. And he did not make the 8. Says you're a hustler. You know what a hustler is?
I make money.
That's one type of hustler. That's true.
And I scam people.
That's the other type of hustler.
Yeah.
So you got it. You got it.
What's this little wand thing do?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, that was a great save by Mike. Classic safe there. Sending it up 2 rails onto the head rail, leaving it long and unpottable for Jesse. Let's see if Jesse is going to return a safe here. Actually came out pretty good. Leaving a bank a little bit, but that, you know, for what he had, that's not a bad return at all. Good answer to the safe that Mike gave him. Would people whittle down, Jeff? Would they whittle down the broomsticks at all, or did they have to just still be full size, full thickness broom handles? And were they chalking? Look at that shot. Look at that shot. All right, thin cut here, cue ball. Cue ball here is probably going to go up, all the way up and back down, shape the 10, because he's going to, you know, he might hold it. He might try to just float it in and hold it.
Oh.
Got to trust the table, though, to do that. And this is some pretty worn out cloth. You know, ball can, you know, the cue ball can drift one way or the other on the worn cloth. So it's probably safer to hit this ball with some pace and go up and down the table for the 10. see here. Is he going to go all the way up and down, or is he going to try to hold it? How's he hitting this ball? It's a little, yeah, it's like going all the way up and down. Little heavy, but took it at a third rail. Kind of gotten a little weird position here, but I like the attempt. I think that's how I would have wanted to hit it. That way the cue ball stays online, making the pot more dependable. Rocky, they're talking about playing pool with the broom, though, not beating the crap out of people with the broom. Oh, he got it. These 10s are getting in a little bit nastier. They're taking a little longer to drop. Every 10 ball, a little harder to make. But Mike got another one. Score now 3-2. Mike up 3-2. Mike winning the first set.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Wayne, welcome back.
I am back on.
Jagger's getting the last of the nachos.
Yeah, he can tear them up.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good over here, though.
A big plate of nachos.
That was
My
a big
God.
plate of nachos. I saw you guys. Yeah, that was a monster plate of nachos.
So scores 3-2, Mike.
3-2, Mike, with Mike having the first set. And Rocky's been playing all of the music that we've been listening to, except the last one or two songs. She's been playing all the music remotely from where she's at.
Oh,
so,
wow.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Rocky.
We were putting in requests.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I would like to request Stranglehold by Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know if she's still filling them out now, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure it's costing her money. She put 20 bucks in
sure
the
it is.
jukebox. Yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you, Rocky, as a donating to the stream via the jukebox.
Or if you're still on there and I want to hear a ballad, I want Frankenstein by Edgar Winter. That's a badass tune.
So Jagger told me, he said, "Oh, my dad said we were driving out of here by 7:45."
Oh, did he?
I said, "Well, your dad was feeling pretty confident earlier."
Yeah, Jagger's talking to me, and he says, so if my dad wins this, he goes home and win. I'm like, no, there's another set to
Right.
go after this, and possibly a third set.
Right.
And he was like, what?
Yeah. Hitting it full. Jesse's doing a lot
That's
of
too
moving.
quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
too quick, and he's moving.
Standing up,
He's
yeah.
coming out of those shots still.
Yeah. Yeah, last night, or night before last, and tonight, whenever we were shooting, I had him taking like 3, 4, 5 strokes every shot.
Yeah.
He's staying down, but tonight he's kind of reverting back a little bit.
Well, that's what, you know, with the pressure, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Is you go to what you're gonna default to what you do the most of, and that's why I've said it to Jesse before in the past, is you have to practice your way out of bad habits. You can't just acknowledge that you have a bad habit and then just expect when you're under pressure to not go back to what you're used to doing.
Because you will. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
so you have to practice your way out of those bad habits by practicing with all those long strokes like you were doing with them, right? And
Yeah.
but so he has to put more time in doing that more and more often, and then he'll get comfortable doing that when he's under pressure.
Yep. I mean, when he was shooting with me, he was still doing the couple stroke, but he didn't do any one-stroke pow,
Yeah.
one-stroke pow, you know, so. Must be pretty straight.
Yeah, thank you, Rocky. And it really is, it's the difference between willpower and discipline, right? Now, willpower is the state of mind, you know, like, hey, I got the, you know, I have the you know, the power of my will is there, right? But the discipline is where you form the habits, is through the discipline, you know, through the practice itself.
Yep.
Desire alone doesn't get you there.
You gotta watch out for the scratch in the side pocket here if he's drawing that back.
Good,
Yeah,
that's
he
a
was
great
aware of
shot.
that, yeah.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
He didn't draw it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like he should be out here.
Yeah, I think he can. I'm pretty sure he can pass. Well, I don't know if he can pass the 9 without.
It looks like he can. I was thinking he could, but
Yeah, it's a little risky because if he touches it, he can get scratched.
Scratched,
Yeah.
yep. Very possibly.
Like, definitely.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
go
trying to
back
stay
this.
away from it.
Yeah, see how he comes at this 9.
Yeah,
Oh, he
that's
just
good.
avoided it all the way.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that he was able to cue it that deep.
I think he's able to just bring that 9 ball straight down into the corner pocket, and it'll leave him an easy 10 ball shot.
Fran Smith in the house, in the chat. Hi,
Hey,
Fran. How
Fran.
are you?
How's our favorite girl, Fran?
Fran, just to get you up to speed, this is the second set. Raise the volume of the mics here just a little bit. Let's see. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test.
Having a hard time hearing us over this music in here.
Yeah, go ahead and say something there, Wayne.
Can you hear us, Fran?
Okay, so it's gonna.
Looks like I'm louder over here
Yeah,
than you
these
are
are-
over there. Yeah.
Yeah, these are the headphone mics, and this is the microphone. Our mics, so yeah. Oh, so we got. Go ahead and say something there, real. Okay, so Mike got another rack here.
Yep. He's up 4-2 now.
Mike up 4-2 in this race to 6.
Second set. Yep.
Okay, so just give me some test 1, 2, 3, Wayne.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1,
Okay,
2,
so it's
3.
a little louder there for you, and then here we go for me. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Fran, let me know if that's kind of loud. Let me know if that's better, Fran.
It's definitely loud in my earphones
Yeah,
now.
loud in my headphones. So we can turn our headphones down a little bit, and we'll be okay.
Okay.
So make sure, Fran, if you can hear us okay, just let us know. Yeah, El Jefe, it's tough. You know, we got to get our mics up means the music comes up also.
Right.
So Mike might be able to tweak that better than I can, because I'm just raising the gain of the mics, which is going to pick up more of the music. Okay, I'm glad. So everybody says it sounds better, so that's good.
Good.
Well, I'm glad we're near the end of the near the end of the match before anybody
maybe
brought
not.
that up. That's my fault. I should have checked in with everybody to make sure they could hear us well.
Well, that was the first time somebody said anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice shot. Yeah, think he actually.
I think he's all right.
I think he can see it. Yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
Jesse on a tear here. He's actually got an okay, little backwards cut here for the cue ball to slide out more into the middle of the table here. Better position on the 6. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. He's looking good.
Now he's starting to shoot the way he was shooting against me.
Yeah.
Looks pretty straight right there.
Yeah, he's
flat, as you would say.
Yeah. Yeah, straight flat. I don't know why I use that term flat so much, but yeah. It's looking pretty straight.
You know, if he can come off this end rail at all, maybe he'll have shape. But if he's dead straight, that might be tough.
It almost looks like he's going to go to the long rail just a little bit. But it's tough, too, because he's cueing over the 9, so bridge hand's floating a little bit. Yeah, so you overcut it. Would have been, had that gone, he'd have been hooked on the 8 too.
Yeah.
So should see like a Z shot type safe here, I would think. But is Mike going for the bank here, huh?
No.
No, he's just putting it in the middle of the table. Okay. That works too.
Smart play.
Yeah, yeah. Created separation. It was a little easier than I was thinking. Like a Z shot, put the object ball all the way up there, but the way Mike played it was better.
Yeah.
Good response.
Yeah. Got a combo. I don't know if he has anything else. Doesn't look like it.
Rocky says your songs are in the queue. She just wanted to hear a little bit of Rush first.
Oh, all right. I like Rush too. Working Man. Fly by Night's good. Just to let you know, Rocky, I have over 1,000 vinyl albums, and I've got quite a bit of Rush on there in my albums. There, I've got a lot of just about all of the 70s, 80s, 60s, 70s, and 80s music.
Ooh, you see that shot?
Yeah.
Fired that in. Nice stop shot. Yeah, Jesse's he's getting in the right mindset now. Yeah. His mind's getting in the right place now. And when he, oh man, it's just the pace of play is just too quick. He gets in the, when he starts feeling it, he gets into a. I always say, Jesse, I'm always telling him, don't be in a rush to win. If you feel like you're going to get the win, just enjoy it.
Take your time. Yeah.
Don't be in a rush to get there. Rush was your first concert, Rocky. My first concert.
Wow.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
My first concert was it was Oingo Boingo and Gene Loves Jezebel, and I didn't listen to either one of them, but there was this girl, this cute girl that was going, and I just wanted to go and hang out with her. And everybody, so Mike on the hill.
On the hill.
Mike is on the hill. On the hill, baby. With Jesse having the break.
Speaking of concerts, I met my wife in Japan, and she was over there with her dad. He was in the military, and I was in the Navy. He was in the Marine Corps. I was in the Navy. And she used to always come up to my apartment, and she would bring food first of all. But besides that, she had lots of times she'd come up there and go, "You want to go see Eric Clapton? You want to see Three Dog Night? You want to go see Supertramp?" I mean, she's brought a lot of concert tickets up there. We went and saw a lot of concerts at the Budokan in Japan. That was a lot of fun.
Nice, yeah.
A lot of fun. Yeah, if you're ever in Japan, you got to go see a concert at the Budokan.
Yeah.
Great acoustics.
Yeah.
Great, yeah.
When do I miss that 9-ball? I don't miss that 9-ball. And then we got in better shape too because it was thinner.
Just rushing it.
Huh?
Yeah, he shot a little quick. Yeah.
A little quick.
Yeah.
What base? Oh, what base were you on in Japan?
Oh, I was in Yokosuka.
Yokosuka.
Yep. Yep. I was actually stationed at a ammunition depot off base. It was called Tora. And I also was at Ikego ammunition base. And we carried everything there except for nuclear weapons. We didn't carry any nukes.
Yeah. Nice break by Jesse.
Yeah, I learned to speak Japanese when I was there. I was there for 3 years.
Yeah.
And I worked with Mama-sans every day because we would use them. We had ammunition magazines. We had about, 50 to 60 ammunition magazines where I was at.
Uh-huh.
And they were all spread out. And there was big, like almost a mountain between each magazine for safety reasons. And we would always have the Mama-sans come in, and they would be out there cutting all the grass down real low, keeping so if there was a fire, it wouldn't cause any
Right.
issues. But they all took me under their wing, and they taught me the Japanese language.
Right.
I used to speak it not fluently, but
Enough
pretty
to,
close.
enough to communicate.
Yeah.
Enough
I could travel and get around Tokyo and that type of thing, you know.
Right.
But
kind of had it like speaking like a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old type, like, or more advanced than that.
Probably a little more advanced than that, yeah. But I could. All my friends, they would come over to my place, and I had a TV, and we would watch some Japanese TV, and they would all be wanting me to, tell them what they're saying,
Right.
what's going on, the moral of the story, so to speak,
Right. And you could just tell them whatever you wanted to, too. Huh?
Sometimes I did, I think.
Yeah.
That was fun times. I was over there from when I was 18 until I was 20, almost 21, 20 years old.
Right.
And I finished up my tour in Alameda, California. I was stationed on shore in Japan, and whenever I went back home to Alameda, I had to be on ship.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have stayed in Japan. I hated being on the damn ship.
Yeah.
It was fun firing off all the guns, though, shooting at boats out there and that
Right.
type of thing. Because we'd play war games. We weren't at war at that time.
Right.
But saw a lot of Vietnam had gotten over, because I went in '73 and they were evacuating people out in '73.
Right.
Saw quite a few military people being evacuated out of there. Didn't see anybody that was wounded. It was all, Japan
Right.
was basically a transit where they brought them from Vietnam to Japan, and then flew them back to the States.
Right. Mike played that 3-ball really well.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
The way he came around the 9 and, 2 rails for the 4.
Yeah.
He played that really well. It was a real smooth shot.
This whole match, Mike's been playing really well.
Yeah, he's his composure's been he's definitely he's definitely ahead in the composure stats.
Yeah, I met Joyce in 1975, I believe, over there.
Uh-huh.
And we've been together ever since.
Oh.
Yeah. Had 3 beautiful daughters. Now I have 4 grandkids, and my 5th one is on the way, due in June.
Nice, yeah. He's got in the chat, they're talking about the Rush concerts.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Rocky seeing him in 81.
Oh.
Ron in 79. Rocky was 14. Ooh, Rocky giving away her age. Yeah, Rocky. Mike is playing pretty solid right now. His composure is good. He's thinking everything through.
He's taking his time.
He's taking his time.
Yeah.
He's considering options. He's not just in an attack dog right now. He's weighing out you know, those general percentages of shots. You know, is it worth it to go for? Is it better to play safe? It shows, right? I mean, the score shows what Mike's doing.
Yeah. Well, he's got a tough shot here. Not only is the shot tough, but I think shape is pretty tough also.
Yeah, he's going for it though.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Oh, it's going to be a little wide.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it went in.
It's going to be a little short on the 8
Yeah,
ball.
he didn't get the 8 though. Oh, Rocky, I wasn't calling you on your age, but yep, not shy, yeah. I'll be 51 this year in May.
And Rocky, I'm everybody's favorite number, 69. So.
There you go. Fran saying nicely done, Mike K. Fran's giving Mike the European twist to his name there. Or French. That would be more French, I would think. Huh?
French would be Mikhail.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Rocky, we should definitely all play the way Mike's focusing right now. We should all, you know,
have that concentration level.
Yeah, have that level of focus and concentration. It definitely will serve you better in the long run. Oh, and he missed it though. Giving Jesse an opportunity to stay in the match here. How do you like going here, Wayne? You like going using the end rail first, or you like just cutting it into the left and going? Like
I like cutting it into the left
rails?
and going one rail back over for the 9 in the corner that's closest to.
Yeah, you can do 2 rails here too, and then come at the 9.
Almost, I'm not going to get
Yeah, so use that second rail like this, come in at the 9. Yeah,
you're almost not going to have bad shape when you're shooting it that way.
Yeah.
You know, so. Now, unless he's dead straight here and has to draw it back with bottom left or bottom right on it. Oh, no. Well.
Very close, but perfect, huh? Oh, almost perfect. This is tough, though.
He'll make this.
It's tough. Yeah.
Will he scratch,
Is it scratchy? Is it scratchy? Let's see. It can be. Depends on how he hits it.
Yeah.
Yes, he almost scratched. Hit the cue ball, hit the point, came back.
That's sold out right there.
And this is it. This is the opportunity for Mike to take the win.
It is the win.
Yeah, this is the win. This is for the win. Mike's going to take his time on this shot. This will be a 6-2 victory over a 6-4 victory. Mike winning 2 sets in a row. On Cue Billiards, La Mesa, California. The grudge match between Mike Holt and Jesse Sturm ends right now.
Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for watching and listening to our gabbing here.
Yeah. It was fun though.
Yeah.
I had a good time doing this.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah, look forward to doing it more. Hope all you viewers out there, hope everybody out there enjoyed the show. Mike with his $200.
That's good sportsmanship right there.
It's good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
You know, these are good friends.
Guys,
we're calling it.
Both of you.
We're calling it the grudge match, but they are everybody's good friends here, and it's all in good fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So,
Who's the next challenger?
yeah, that's what we're looking for. As we're looking for the next challenger, Rocky wants to get on. Rocky wants to get
I'm
on
up
this
for it.
stream.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Let's do it, Wayne.
Let's
throw
do it.
down the gauntlet. Me and you, $100 on this table.
You're on.
Next week.
You're on.
In a week from
You're
now.
on.
Let's do it. Yeah.
We've had a few of these before for only like $10, but yeah.
We're going to do the same as we just done.
Yeah.
So you can announce that now.
Yeah, we should be able to. Oh, I'm gonna be gone next week. I'm gonna be gone out of town next week. I'm going to Wisconsin.
Well, I'll have to see if we can get. Well, Jesse,
Or not Wisconsin, Wyoming.
And then we can maybe. I mean, you've got a life to live. You know what I mean? You can't be here all the time.
Yeah.
But we can try to see if we can get Jesse to do it. Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll be in Wyoming. I think. Well, today's what day? Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, I'll be in Wyoming. I go to Wyoming on Wednesday. Jeff, Hefe, call it out. Who do you want to play? We'll get all these things. We're just going to get a list going, and you know, Mike's going to try to do these weekly. Maybe he'll do these and start bypassing some of the league matches. I don't know. That will be for him to decide. Rocky, you looking for the 7-foot out against who? Jesse or Wayne. Wayne talking about Jesse playing lights out for the last couple of days, playing against Wayne. But of course, you know, different in a pressure environment, and Jesse not playing as well as he had the last couple of days. But Wayne definitely ready to take on Mike next week. So these grudge matches, call-out matches, whatever we want to call them, that's what it looks like we're going to be doing more of. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to step off the mic. I have to get going. I have to pick Linda up over at library. So everybody, thank you very much for watching. I am going to leave the stream running because I'm sure Mike's going to get on the mic here in a moment. And let's see. Hefe, I need to know who you want to play. Just call it out. Oh, call it out, Hefe. Call out who you want to play. Same with you, Rocky. Call out who you want to play. Luis, if you're still watching, call out who you want to play. Mike will write all these down. He'll organize them, and maybe we'll set some of these up. So these will be, I'm thinking, they will end up being standard $100 matches. Hefe playing Rocky. Rocky taking the 7 out. Hefe, you sure about that? That would be an interesting battle there. No, we're still on. I figured you might want to talk on here, but El Jefe is ready to take on Rocky, and Rocky's asking for the 7 out, and El Jefe says, sure, no problem. So I haven't heard Rocky confirm back on it yet, but there's some call-outs going on.
So listen, guys, I wanted to announce something. I'm going to use this opportunity. How many people are still here? Okay, 21. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, guys, because I'm going to show you something right now. How do I do this? Let me just see. I did it before. What did I do?
What are you trying to do?
No, I'm trying to show them. Yeah, an image. That's right. I'm trying to show them an image. Let me just get it open. So I'm pleased to announce that there is going to be a brand new invitational tournament called the Mothlike Masters. It's initially going to be 16 players. We've got the lineup confirmed today. We've got the venue confirmed today. And just let me see if I can get a little bit of the artwork up for you. But basically, there's going to be 2 groups of 8 players. The first one is the 8th of April, 7 p.m. There's going to be 4 matches. And let me just see now. No, it's in pages, isn't it? And they will play, and they get 4 winners, and then the 4 winners get 2 more matches, and they play down to 2 winners. So those 2 winners will be in the final 8, and they will be guaranteed money. And then on the 15th of April, it's the next group, Group B. The same thing happens. 8 players play down to 2 qualifiers, and then Saturday, the 19th of April, 12 noon at On Cue Billiards, is the final 8. $200 goes to the losing semi-finalists, $400 to the losing finalist, and $600 goes to the winner. And so I'm delighted to announce that now. And what I want to do is just show you very quickly, if I can call up an image. Here we go. Image needs to go to the desktop and find the screenshot that I've just taken. Where is it now? There we go, desktop. Screenshot. Which one is it? This one, okay. So here we go, guys. This is it. This is the tournament. Mothlike Masters. Qualifiers, 7 p.m., the 4th and the 8th. And the draw for this event, because the draw's not been made yet, the draw for this event is going to be 6 p.m. on Monday, the 31st of March, this coming Monday, live here on MothlikeTV. So tune in, 6 p.m. Monday, and you're going to see the draw live. You can see the players who are all confirmed. And it's basically, this is going to be the first one. It's going to be invitational. But if this goes well, I want to make this a regular event. And we'll be opening up the field for online entries. 620 and under is the Fargo. And an interesting thing, if you are 50 points ahead of another player, you give them 1 on the wire. 100 points ahead, 2 on the wire. And 150 or more ahead, you give 3 on the wire. And that's the maximum. It's capped at 3 on the wire. And the choice of game is either 9-ball or 10-ball. The players get to choose. If you play 9-ball, it's WNT rules, race to 8. If you play 10-ball, it's BCA rules, race to 7. And those handicaps that we've just described apply. So, for example, if we were to pick Jeff Harrell and Louis Abarca, there's more than 150 points between those two guys. That's the lowest and the highest Fargo on the board. And so Jeff would get 3 on the wire, either in a race to 7 at 10-ball, if he chooses to play that, or a race to 8, 9-ball. And if players don't agree, then you will lag for the choice, the right to choose. You'll lag for the right to choose. So I just wanted to let you all know about that, folks. That's coming soon. So I'll be putting a little notification about the draw when that comes through. And then you guys will be able to check that out. And now I'm just going to swing this guy around here and then come up here and zoom right in here. And there we go. And so I can just look up at the camera and say thank you all so very much for tuning in. This is the first in a series of challenge matches like this that we're going to have. And if you are interested in getting on this table, you've got to message me. I've actually just thrown down the gauntlet to Wayne Crow, and that's going to be next Tuesday on this table, starting at 5:30. We'll kick off the game at 6. We'll start the stream from 5:30, and it'll be another $200 in the middle challenge, exactly the same as tonight. So please, folks, stick that one in your diary. If you aren't a subscriber, I would please ask humbly that you smash that subscribe. If you've enjoyed what you watched tonight, and I really want to thank Brian Wroolie and Wayne Crow for their excellent commentary and for stewarding the ship and keeping this broadcast on the road. And I want to thank Jagger as well, Jagger Sturm. He was putting his point across, and I think we've got a talent in the making there. And of course, I want to thank Jesse for giving me such a wonderful game. Without your opponents, you're nothing. We can only play, we can only improve with the help of an opponent. So I'm very, very grateful to him, and I'm very grateful to all of you folks for watching. See you, Brian. Take it easy. Give my regards to Linda. Yeah, give her a big hug. Okay, guys, so that's it for now. I'm going to end the broadcast here. Just want to say thank you so very, very much. And we'll see you all again very soon indeed. So the next time I'm streaming, to my knowledge, is going to be Monday, 6 o'clock, the live draw for this event. And thereafter, Tuesday, the following day, there's going to be a challenge with Wayne Crow, same as tonight. Big one, $200. And then the Wednesday night, we're going to be back to the 10-ball BCA League. And I don't believe the 8-ball league starting up again yet. We've got, actually, yeah, there is. Sorry, I'm missing something. The league-ending tournament is at Kelly's Bar this Saturday. So there's going to be streaming coverage of the 8-ball tournament. It's just a single rack knockout. I think there's 32 players, the top 32 finishers in the league. They'll put $10 in. Fran puts $300 in from the kitty, and we play for that. So if you're interested in a bit of 8-ball, that'll be coming soon. So that's it, folks. Thank you so very much. Let me just have a quick look at the chat here. What's going on? Let me just see. El Jefe, great match, Mike. Well played. I'm ready, he says. I get the 7 out. Rocky, yay, Rocky. Good luck, Brian. 7-ball out. I'll play Rocky. I'll give you a spot if needed. Maybe not the 7 out. I'm game, says Phil. Come on, Phil, get your money out. What's your Fargo, Rocky? Jeff, I'm only 460. Okay, so you play even, because I think Jeff is somewhere in the 450s. Yeah. Okay, you guys think about it. Let me know. You know where I am. We're going to make this a big deal, guys. We're going to get lots of you out here on this table. It's not all about me. It's about the San Diego pool scene, guys. I'm just doing it because I want to get it going. But once it's up and running, events like this, I want them to take off. And I'm happy to just have the content to stream and give you guys some billiards to watch. And on that note, I will thank you once again. And I'll say, Auf Wiedersehen, good night, au revoir, see you soon.